Imagine a Minecraft world where you can create a magic spell to do anything. There's magic capable of making you giants, controlling the different elements. There's even spells that can destroy entire biomes with just one cast. And yeah, that was exactly the world that I would be surviving in for the next 100 days. Starting from the most basic spells and going all the way up to the most powerful, I'd have to explore new biomes, conquer new structures, and defeat new bosses, all to become the ultimate battle mage. But of course, before any of that, we had to start on day 1. I spawned into my hardcore world at level 5 for some reason. Then I did the usual. I punched on a tree, made a wooden pickaxe, and I mined some stone and made stone tools. I killed some sheep that I saw for food and also wool to make a bed with later. Now, I wanted to get my starting spellbook so I could start crafting and casting spells. It would need a full set of iron tools and a book. I saw sugarcane and cows across the river, so I went over and I grabbed the sugarcane and killed the cows for leather. I also grabbed these purple source berries that I found near the cows, which were used to make magic food later. But yeah, the book was handled and now I just needed 9 iron. And conveniently, there was a small mountain in this taiga, which I climbed up and mined all the iron that I saw, getting up to 10 ore. I jumped down the mountain, made some furnaces, cooked my food, and smelted the iron. By the time the iron was smelted, the sun was going down, so I made a bed and slept. Then, on the morning of day 2, I made a full set of iron tools, the book, and it was time. And boom, novice spellbook. There we go. Okay, I'm officially starting with my magic. I'm a battle mage, kinda, not really. I gotta get like armor that like fits the theme and stuff. But for now, I have my spellbook. We can start this journey. So basically how this book works is I can press V and I can open up my menu and I can now make a fully custom spell with any of the glyphs that I have. And like these are the glyphs that I have right now by default, these 5. So I can make a spell that harms me. That seems good. I can make like a touch damage spell, just to like show this real quick. Touch damage spell. Come here. Boom. Killed that guy with my magic. Oh, shoot. And I can also make a spell where it's like touch break, and I can break whatever I want with magic. I think it's as strong as an iron tool, which is why I use iron tools to make it. So I can't mine like obsidian with this yet. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna make 2 spells right now. I'm gonna have a mining spell and a damage spell. I'm gonna make a damage spell. I'm gonna name it Big Damage. That's my spell, Big Damage. Where's that turtle? Yo, turtle, I just saw you. Hey, come here, buddy. Boom. Look at that. Big Damage. Okay, it might take 3 of those to kill a turtle, but it's better than nothing. And then in this slot, I'm gonna do a projectile break spell. I'm gonna call this one Mining, so I know what it's for. I can also change the color of it. Can I make it brown? Can I just make it white? Oh, yeah, I can just make it like white and like rainbowy. That's cool. Okay, yeah. This is my mining spell. But out of curiosity, if I break the bottom of a tree, oh, the whole thing still falls. Oh, this is huge news. Dude, building my base is gonna be so easy. Look at that. Look at those bears over there. I would fight them if I didn't enjoy my life. Look at that fish. Watch this. Boom. Get him. Get him. Where'd the fish go? That's so... You can't despawn to dodge my spell, dude. But yeah, I can do magic now. I'm gonna go work on getting more glyphs because I want to be able to make more spells than what I have right now. I'm gonna work on getting more glyphs. Yeah, now that I had begun my magic journey, it was time to learn new glyphs and expand my magic knowledge. There are basically 2 ways to get glyphs in this mod pack. First, I could craft them using some magic ritual stuff, but that required a little bit of setup and I would want a base location before I do any of that. The other way to get new glyphs is through structures. I set up the mod pack so that most structures had a rare chance to have random glyphs in their chests. So I headed out to look for a place to make my base and I would check out any structure that I saw along the way, hoping to find more glyphs. And shockingly, a bit later on this rainy day too, I got pretty lucky. Do you have magic? No. Oh my, wow, actually, okay. Wait, it actually got something. What the heck mod is this from? I only added magic to so many mod loot tables. And I installed like 20 structure mods and I only added it to like 8, so it wouldn't be too common. But I found it on this random piece of hay bale. Random tier 1 glyph. I wasn't even guaranteed to get a tier 1 glyph if I found one. I could have found tier 2 or 3 and I can't even do that. I can only use tier 1 in this book. Okay. What am I gonna get? Filter, no. I mean, what this does is basically the spell will only work if I hit something that's summoned, but I don't have a use for filters yet. That's like a later game thing where like, honestly, filter summon is pretty bad in general, but that doesn't do anything for me yet. What a waste. But I will take this. Ooh, hidden, wait. Oh my, wait. See, this is what I meant. This is a tier 3. This is a tier 3 glyph. Watch this. Shrink? But I can't use, I can't use that yet, but it's in my book. Shrinks an entity? Wait, I can shrink like a cow and make a tiny cow? Wait, that sounds so fun though. Give me these emeralds. Wait, are there any more hidden things? Please, please, give me more hidden barrels, please. Another barrel. Iron pants. I mean, that's not magic, but it's pretty useful. Dude. I got 2 spells from this random garbage. Oh, I want to get a tier 3 book now. Shrink sounds so fun. Can I shrink myself? Probably, right? I'm gonna go keep looking for more stuff. That was awesome. That was so fast. On the morning of day 3, I spotted this Vindicator, and I took him out from a distance with my damage spell. Vindicators don't just spawn, though, so I investigated, and sure enough, I found his camp. I used my mining spell to break everything that I could, destroying all the spawners that I could find. With the camp cleared, I looted the chest for nothing, really. But it did confirm that I could break spawners from a distance with my mining spell, which was kind of huge. After leaving the camp, I spotted a village, and that is a structure with a lot of chests. That meant a high chance at new glyphs, so I headed over. I started looting and I got a villager hat artifact that would reduce trade prices, and I also got some iron shoes and an iron chestplate. In the cleric house, I got another artifact that reduces the length of negative potion effects like poison and blindness, and I got 3 diamonds. I could have made a pick with those, but I would actually need 3 diamonds to upgrade my book to tier 2, so I decided to hold on to them. Speaking of tier 2, the next thing I found was a tier 2 glyph called Flatten. This spell would do damage to mobs based on whatever block they were standing on. So if they were on obsidian, it would do a lot of damage, and if they were on like wool, it would do like no damage. I also couldn't use it yet, but I was slowly building my spell arsenal for whenever I had a higher tier book. Then, on day 4, I actually got another tier 1 glyph, and tier 1 glyph, let's go, dude. Tier 1 glyph, let's go. Make it cool, please, please. Filter undead, bro, that's the one I was using as a reference. I was literally using that as a reference earlier, and I got it. I'm so upset. Bro, there's so many tier 1 glyphs. Look at all these. I could get like fire or something, or knockback, or like I could launch things into the sky. I could evaporate liquids. I could get a ray. I could turn my spell into a ray, like a ray gun instead of a projectile. That would be sick. I could summon wolves, bro. You could give me a summon spell and you're giving me freaking filter undead? Okay. Give me magic. You suck, dude. Magic. Magic. God, a helmet. Drippy. Can I use bread? Oh, what? I forgot I installed this. I can make an egg sandwich. Kangaroo cheeseburger. No cheese, just burger. Honey bread. Hamburger. Nether pizza. But how do can I make something cool? I can make sourceberry cookies. Sourceberry roll. This is the good stuff. This will boost my mana regen. I'm not really using a lot of mana right now, but later, this is gonna be a god tier food. Or maybe this one. Yeah, they got a better version right here with a pie. Yeah, dude. Okay, am I done with the village yet? No, not quite. There's a little bit more. Oh, there's a lot. Holy. Magic. Diamonds. 3 more. Magic. Tier 2. Decelerate. I don't know what that would do. Oh, it makes projectiles really slow, which is not, I don't think, useful, but I mean, it could be cool. I don't know. I can't use it yet, though. It is tier 2. What a tragedy. I have so much bread, and I can't even, like, use it. I was hoping I'd be able to make, like, a sandwich with my berries, and it'd be cool. I want this pie, but I don't know how to get this fruit. I don't know where this comes from. Yeah, it seems like most of the foods are from these fruits. I don't know how to get those. Cupcake. Yeah, bro, I'll make some cupcakes. They're worse than the rolls, though. No, I think they give better mana regen. Yeah, they give better mana regen. I'm gonna make these cupcakes, or maybe the sauce. Okay, I have not come in here before, but there's no magic in that one, and holy meat. Is that wraps? Is that GG's? Is it the whole village without a new usable spell? I got some good stuff, though. I am in full iron armor now. Bro, I'm just gonna go make my own spell. I'm gonna go figure that out, I think. I don't really know. Or maybe I'll look for another structure. I don't really know. I'm kind of going with the flow. Yeah, I'm gonna go figure out how to get a new spell that I can actually use. Hello, I'm here to announce that my YOUTOOZ plushie is available today, and he looks kind of awesome. I never really do merch or anything, and I wanted to try it out, and I figured that like a plushie is a fun way to do it because I like plushies, I collect them in real life, and I thought it'd be cool to have one in my Minecraft skin, and if you want one, you could have it too. If you don't want one, I guess I get it, but I do think you're wrong. Anyways, it is limited edition, and pre-orders are available for the next 4 weeks, so if you would like it, go to the link in the description and pre-order in the next 4 weeks, and yeah. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for your time. Goodbye. Day 5, I really wanted to find a place to base up so I could make my own glyphs and work on my tier 2 book. It took until the end of day 6 to pick a location, but I decided on this clearing in a redwood forest. Eventually, I would clear a bunch of trees to give me more space, but for now, I just placed some chests and stored my things. But this is actually where I should mention that I did lose my bed. Not sure where I left it, but I didn't have one right now, so I couldn't sleep. So instead, I just spent the night building a log cabin with some spruce and redwood. I had to fight off some creepers and this weird skeleton rat thing, but once it was built, I felt a lot safer. Day 7, I wanted to set everything up to start making my own glyphs. I wanted to get the tier 2 spellbook soon, which required the nether. But I wanted to make a few specific spells to traverse the nether a little bit more safely. To start making spells, the first thing that I would need is archwood, which is just a magic wood from trees that spawn all over the world. I found a red one just outside my forest and I cut it down with my spell. With the archwood, I was able to make a scribe's table, and this is where I can make any and all glyphs. For now, I can still only use tier 1, the first of which I wanted to make was called Amplify. It needed a diamond pickaxe, so I used 3 of my diamonds to make one, I tossed it at the table, and it magically created my Amplify glyph. This glyph would basically power up most spells that I added it to. For example, my break spell can now mine obsidian, which it couldn't before. And I added some of those to my damage spell to make it hit harder. With one of the most important glyphs learned, I made a few others. The first was Conjure Mage Light, which would allow me to place a little ball of light. But when I cast it on myself, it would give me night vision, which was way more useful. The next one that I made was called Craft, which would just let me use a spell as a crafting table. Not really that useful, I know. However, each new glyph that I learned would actually increase my max mana, so I wanted to learn any that I could make, really. But most glyphs did require an elemental essence, which I would have to set up a little bit more stuff to make those. Specifically, for the ones that I wanted, I would need a different color of archwood. So I decided to head out on a little adventure to gather that and any other resources that I might need for other glyphs. Pretty immediately on this trip, I came across a cool abandoned train. My lack of bed is worrying me, but I want to loot this. It seems cool. It's literally just a train, dude. Wait, is that a bed? Yo! What is this doing? I'll take that. Okay. Do you have chests with potential magic? Sack. Barrel. Okay, the barrels can probably have magic. Gunpowder's probably really useful. Apple. Berries. They just got food. I guess they... Oh, look, string. Okay, this is only one part of it though, right? Yeah, there's a cart up here. Coal! I think. No. Copycat step. Oh, dude, back in my days when I was a kid, there was a mod that was kind of like this. The copycat blocks or whatever. Carpenter, it was called carpenter blocks. That might still exist, I have no idea. What matters to me though is there's still coal block. It just got stolen. Something just stole my coal block. What stole my coal? Where is it? Give it back. Oh, there it is. Oh, it just went through. It didn't, okay, I didn't get stolen. It just fell through, okay. Oh, that door, dude, look at this door. Dude, look at this restaurant looking door type. Oh my God. Okay, more coal blocks. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I don't think there's any magic here, but this is pretty cool. Look at this. It's like a fancy item frame, right? Here, have his ladder. Oh, yes. Actually, you know what? I want that item frame. I'm taking this high-tech item. Give me the item frame. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh. Oh, wait, these are also train cars. They just fell over. There's probably loot in these. Let me in. All right, where's your hidden loot? I know you got some. Okay, maybe over here. Maybe over here. Oh, chest loot. Give me magic. You know, I'm gonna take a sack. It's kind of annoying having more than one because like they're like you can only have like one slot, but this is like a shulker box. I'm gonna take one. Iron name tag. I'm definitely gonna need that one day. Gold and I actually need emeralds for the one I'm working on right now. I'm working on a cool spell. I need this to make a certain thing. Yeah. I need this tablet of summon wildmen. I need an emerald block for that, but I need purple archwood. I don't have any purple archwood. Okay, there's no magic here. I'm gonna continue, I think, unless there's another cart that I missed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna go look for magic or something. I'm gonna look for magic like wood. Just after leaving the train, I found both a gold and a purple archwood tree. I got blue at the end of that day, and now I just needed green. Day 9, I came across a village. From it, I grabbed scaffolding because I saw it was used for certain glyphs earlier. Then, in one of the houses, I got an umbrella. This was a sort of parachute. It would prevent me from taking any fall damage if I was holding it, and I definitely wanted that for the nether, so this was huge. Then, after looting pretty much the entire place, I spotted a very interesting tower. Oh, no, wait, look at that. Hold on a minute. This is a magic tower. Those blocks are from Ars Nova, which is what this is from. Hold on, what kind of magic stuff you got going on? Enchanting tower, more like BATTLEMAGE tower, right? Show me your magic. Ooh, dude. Imbuement chamber. This is really easy to make, but I do need one. Jar. Also easy to make, but I do need one. Enchanted books. Wait, be mana regen. Please. Hold on, let me drop this. Mana boost. And I'll drop these. Mana boost. Double mana boost book. Bro, I don't got the inventory space. Oh my. Not magic. I thought it was going to be magic. This chest looks cool, though. Look at that. Oh, here we go. What up, Daryl? What up, Daryl? Yo, you're coming in clutch, Daryl. What's up? What is that thing? Alchemical source link. Cool. I don't know what that does. I'm not gonna lie. What is this? Daryl, I'm gonna borrow your sack. Sorry. Potion jar. I don't know what that does either. Daryl, how do you have nether wart but no magic? Magic. My bad, Daryl. My bad. I was not familiar with your game, brother. I'm gonna use it. Please don't be one that I can make. What? I couldn't make that. I didn't know how to make that. Oh, check this out. Wait. Watch it. Touch, launch. I'm just gonna freaking amplify this. Yeet. Okay, give me your sack. Appreciate that, brother. Okay, Daryl. I'm gonna take this actually. Give me this. Yeah. Dude, I wanna launch something. I wanna test it. I wanna use it. You, target acquired. I'm sorry. Nah, get out from under the tree. Fine, you're not under a tree. Come here. Dude, they're high. Bye. Haha, idiot. Oh, I was gonna try and juggle it. It died too fast. Yo, this bird, bye. Enjoy the strategy. He spawned. Oh my god. This is the greatest day of my life. What a spell. Wait a minute. Self launch. Oh, dude, I can fly. Green tree, the final tree I needed. I could spot it because of my height advantage. This is not very practical for travel, but it's pretty sick, right? It's pretty cool. Oh my god. What is that guy? Sniper rifle. He shot me from so far away. But I'm gonna sleep up here. Good night. With my new launch glyph learned, I can now fling myself into the sky and safely travel back down with my umbrella. That was massive, and I grabbed that green tree, which is the last wood color that I needed. And I headed back home. That adventure was very short, but very successful. And it wasn't quite over yet. Temple, hello temple. Out of my way. Night vision. Everything out of my way. Yeah, give me this. What is this? Replenishes hunger. Brother, free food. I get to eat the grass. Like a sheep. Egg tiny dragon. Okay, so there should be more chests in here, right? Right? Are they over here? Yeah, I know jungle temples. I'm a genius. 3 diamonds, more shoes that let me eat grass like a sheep. I'm a farm animal. Delicious. So many bones. Ooh. Hold on. First of all, spikes. Those are cool. Armor trims. Can I use them on magic armor? No, I can't even add trims to the armor. I'm good. I'm gonna leave the armor trims, I guess. Okay, tablet of harvest. I think I can use this for an auto farm, but what would I even need to auto farm? I don't care. I'm gonna take it anyways. I don't even know what this token is, by the way. This Drigme token, I have no idea. It's just part of the mod, so I'm taking it. And then this. This is a spell book. This is a pre-made spell. I'm gonna leave the brewing stand. I can get a brewing stand later. I think I looted everything, right? Yeah, we're good. There's more, but I don't have inventory space. Okay, this is a pre-made spell book. It's called Scientific Repulsion Runes. Smothers an area with runes that launch entities upward. Do not get covered in the repulsion runes. Can I put this on a mob? Okay, so how does it work then? Cast. Ooh! Look at these runes. Repulsion runes. Okay. Make sure my umbrella... Ooh! Oh, it's killing me. Oh my god. Okay, don't do it under a tree, bozo. Are you stupid? Wait, that's kind of sick though. I feel, so wait, this spell has multiple launches. Is that higher than my, oh, that's like, wait, compared to my launch spell, that goes higher than my launch spell. That's not fair. Then what am I doing with this stupid amplify, bro? You're telling me I could just instead make it launch and just, it goes higher. Well, I'm just gonna do that to my other one. I made a projectile one. I thought it'd be fun to like launch enemies into the sky, dude. Yeah, I'll launch things. This book isn't very useful. I don't see a point in having a trap, you know? Wait, actually, hold on. My bad, buddy. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go home now. I got back home on day 11 and stored my very full inventory. Then I cut down a tree next to my shack to clear space and set up a little platform and place the imbuement chamber I got earlier in the center. This would allow me to craft what I needed for my next glyph. However, I needed lapis or amethyst to make these source gems that I would need to make everything else. I also needed lapis for other stuff like enchanting, so I headed to a cave to go mine some. And pretty immediately, things got scary. Okay, this is very important. That chest might be a creature trying to kill me. Die. It's not. Yo, you are though. Die, bozo. Magic. Oh my god. I can't do that. Okay. But there's another camp over there, and notably the chest is missing. Is that because it's a mob? A mimic? Bro, there's so many crystal zombies. Yo! Ow. Oh my god. Okay. Creeper, die. Zombie, die. Creeper, please die. That monster box over there, I see that. Oh, skeleton, die. Bozo. Stop hitting me. You're so accurate. What was that sound? What is that? Is that a pillager? Mole man. No, it's a pillager. I thought it was a mole. He's gonna kill me. What is he doing? He's casting magic at me. Crystal pillager. He died. Did you drop it? Totem of Undying? No. Useless. Brother, I've never seen a crystal pillager before. I've seen the crystal zombies before. Oh, you got like 1 HP. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm glowing. Stop shooting me. There's so many skeletons. I just want my lapis. I just have 26 of it. I want to loot the chest too. I also want more lapis because this is not a lot. Oh my god, the poison skeleton. I'm low. I'm very low. I'm very low. Please stop. Jeez, dude. But look at all those crystals. I don't know what I could do with those. Probably nothing. Okay, I've slain all of my foes. For now, at least. But now there's so many ores I can mine. Look at all this. Okay. This chest was not an evil mob trying to kill me. Yo, free anvil. I got it. Alright, give me good loot. Mine carts, my favorite loot. Garbage. And will you give me good loot? Rotten flesh. Okay. I'm just gonna get my lapis and maybe look for some amethyst. And then I'm gonna go home. After a bit more mining and a quartz geode, I couldn't find amethyst. I slept in the cave, and then day 12, I launched out of there and headed home. Now, I could put a piece of lapis in this imbuement chamber, and after a bit, it would turn into a source gem. These were basically the core of every crafting recipe in the mod, so this was vital. However, I needed a lot, and this took a while, so I just made 10 more of the imbuement chambers and set them all up at once. The main one would still be important later for bigger recipes, but this array of 10 would be how I make source gems for a bit. I crafted some source stone with the first one that I had, and then I made some arcane pedestals. These pedestals were required to use the imbuement chamber for larger recipes. But for now, I used one of them to make the ritual brazier. This item, as you could probably guess, was used to create rituals. Rituals could do various things, and to start one I would need a tablet. And I made one for the ritual of Summon Wilden. This would summon magic mobs that can drop materials I needed for a glyph that I wanted to make. I was a little worried about these mobs, you know, killing me, so I spent the rest of day 12 clearing a room that I was going to summon them in so I could play it a little bit safer. Then on day 13, it was time for my first ritual. Okay, I'm kind of scared. I'm going to do this though. Okay, I put this ritual brazier down, and I put this in it, and it spawns mobs. And I just hope that they can't kill me. Sure, okay, go. I'm scared. I'm afraid. Oh, I have to activate it. How do I activate it? Do I just click on it? How do I activate it? Oh, shoot. I do! Oh my god. Oh, it spawns the mobs in the wall. I'm so sorry. Never mind. Evil dog. Evil dog. Bro, I thought I have enough space. Oh, my bad. Oh my god, porcupine. Polar porcupine. Ow! Oh, he shoots. These guys look different than I remember. Yo, that didn't spawn the one that I needed. Oh, wait, there's more okay, well, it still didn't, though. Oh, no, it did. Okay, yeah, this is what I need. I didn't even see the guy that dropped. They spawned in the wall. I needed one of these. Yeah. I needed more than one of these, though. I need to make an air essence. But then I also needed to make the spell that I want. Yeah, I need 3 of them. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, now that I know how it worked, I'm a little bit less afraid. I'm just gonna go home now. I need to make another ritual. Yeah, so my first ritual was complete, but I still needed more drops. I made another tablet, did the whole thing again, and I got what I needed. And now it was time to make use of those drops to create a new glyph. Okay, now that I am back home, check this out. Okay, I need to make an essence. How do I make an essence? I don't remember. Oh, I need source. How do I get source? Hold on, maybe it'll work without source. I don't really remember. Okay, I have these 3 arcane pedestals, and I could put those like so. Pedestal. All right, and this should pull from these to craft stuff. So what I need to do now is I need to do wing, feather. I need a feather, and I don't have a feather. Hold on, feather detour, sleep detour, then feather detour. Bro, I would even take a bird. I don't even need a chicken, honestly. Bear, that's not helpful. Bird, I'm sorry, crow. You gotta go, buddy. You gotta go. Slam, dunk, elbow, no feather. What the frick, dude? Bird, I'm so sorry, little songbird. Goodbye. Thank you for your sacrifice. Back home I go. Okay. So now what I need to do is I need to put feather, wing, arrow, and then I put a gem? Huh? Wait, they gotta be putting a 1 block. Bro, that looks way less cool. Are you crazy? Why would it be that close? Aw, jeez. Bro, I thought it was gonna look, oh man. This looks way less cool. Oh, whatever. Okay, so like this, arrow, feather, source gem. Oh, crafting air essence. Okay, it's really slow if I don't have source. So how do I get source? Okay, well, I need to make the book. So there's a book for this mod that I simply just don't have right now. Yeah, this one, worn notebook. Alchemical, I have one of these. I got this from the tower. Consumes potions from potion jars. I don't have a potion. Okay, how do I make a different source link? These are my options. This one, I think, is when plants grow. This one drains fluid. How do I get liquefied source bucket, dude? This one's from mob death. Oh, this one just is, it's like a furnace. Okay, I'll do that one. That one works. How do I make that? Lava bucket. Aw, jeez. Okay, I gotta get a lava bucket later. I'm gonna wait for this one to be done because it's almost done. Okay, and there's my air essence. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start another one because this machine doesn't actually consume the things I need to craft it beyond the source gem. So I guess I can just infinitely make these for a little bit, sure. Because air essences are used for air spell, I don't know. They're just used for different spells. Okay, so what I can do now is I wanted to make a glyph called Leap, which I can make now. I throw in 3 of those, and I throw in my air essence, and now, oh, this is sick. Okay, I remember this one. It's been a minute, but I do remember this one. Check it out. I learn Leap, then I go, I have a spell that launches me. I'm just gonna replace all these launch glyphs with a Leap Amplify glyph, because I just want it to leap me further. What this one does is it just sends me in the direction I want to go, meaning I can now basically fly. I can basically fly around, but I do run out of mana, so I gotta buff my mana regen. But it's gonna be incredible if we're getting around the nether. My goal is to get around the nether with this. Okay, I don't even need to worry about the source link right now. I'm kind of good. Okay, I'm gonna sleep and then I'm gonna figure out what I want to do next. I'm almost ready for the nether, but I need to prepare a little bit more, I think. Day 15, I decided to try making a new damage spell. First, I made a glyph called Ray, which is a new shape that would allow me to cast spells in a faster but shorter range beam. Then, using the second air essence, I made a glyph called Spark. This was an electric damaging glyph that would do more damage to things that are wet. Of course, the nether is not the place to find mobs that are in the water, but I figured a different damage type could be useful. Using those glyphs, I made an electric ray spell that I called Electrocute. I tested it, and while it didn't seem to do tons of damage, it being a ray made it super fast and it was way easier to land compared to a projectile. I would still keep the projectile spell for long range, but for close range, this was definitely the way to go. After using my leap spell to fly back home, I made an ignite glyph. This would literally just make my spells create fire, and adding it to a damage spell would kind of make it have fire aspect. Day 16, it was finally time to head to the Nether and try to get that tier 2 spellbook. First, I had a few last minute preparations. Using some of the berries that I had, I made source berry rolls. This would give me faster mana regen whenever I eat them, which would be very important given how slow my mana regen was. Then I made an enchantment table and I enchanted my armor. And somehow I got mana regen on 3 of the pieces. I opted for Prot 1 on my leggings for better defense, but that was honestly some incredible luck. I used my leap spell to go find some lava for obsidian, and yeah, my mana regen was way better. After gathering my obsidian, I left back home, built the portal, lit it with my fire spell, and into the Nether I went. I am here. Hello, Nether. Nether overhaul. Do I have that mod? I guess so. Bro's a freaking dinosaur. Look at that guy, the Alex's Mob lava dinosaur. Look at that guy, he's just chilling. That's a really rare spawn, right? Okay, now, I do not have fire resistance, but I do have fall damage immunity, and I could leap. I simply need to be careful, and we'll be okay. All right, Operation Find a Nether Fortress is a go. Here we go. Yeah, I like slow fall with this too. This is awesome. This umbrella is like the best thing I could have found, to be honest. Another dinosaur. All right, I just need to find a fortress. I just need blaze rods. Evil bat, evil bat, evil bat. I see you. Hold on. New spell. Electrocute. 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 You're out of range. Come back. Oh, got him. Another bat. Evil bat. Ghost bat. Die, ghost bat. Heck yeah. I'm so good at killing bat. Oh, evil vampire bat. Hey, am I lagging or does this spell not use any mana? Oh, it is now. I fixed it. It was glitched. Die, bozo. Oh, 3 shot. Okay, it was glitched. Is that because of the umbrella? Yes. Okay. The umbrella glitches out the ray spell. What is that block? I love that thing. What is that? Did you see that block? What is that? Pink shroom light. Oh yeah, shroom knight. Yeah, I'm taking that. Okay, Operation Nether Fortress. All right, I do need some of this. Ow, evil bat, dude. Die, bozo. Heck yeah, okay, they do give candy. I'm gonna eat this. Yeah, I don't know what I expected. Oh, cool biome, purple. Oh, it's so dark and ominous here. Enderman, enchanted. Strong 3, protection 3, speedy 2. Yeah, I'm good. Bro, that's messed up. So why are you so chill with me? Is the antidote vessel made of gold? If I take it off? The answer is yes. The antidote vessel is made of gold. Jennifer? Jennifer. Why is your name Jennifer? I vaguely remember installing a mod that does give like villagers and piglins names. I thought the names for piglins are gonna be like MMO, like you know, orc names or something. Not Jennifer the piglin. Junior. What is your name? Casey. Okay, dude. Dude, those mana regen enchantments were literally so clutch. I just wouldn't be able to do this without them. Fortress, also clutch. Let's go. What up, Nether Fortress? Let there be light. I can see everything now. Who wants some? Wither skeleton? What kind of sword is that? What kind of sword you holding? What kind of sword is that? It's not made of stone. What is that? You're dead. What kind of sword is that? Yo, zombie piglin, you're kind of the worst guy right now. Okay, cool. Boom. Electrocute. Dead. Bozo. Hold on. I need to find out what kind of sword this is. It's a wither skeleton sword. You know, that does make sense. Or maybe they're just blue. Temple. Temple. Okay, I can loot that after I get my blaze rods. I should have made a knockback glyph, dude. Because it would just be really convenient to knock these guys off the thing and not have to fight them. Die. Ow. No fire res. Right. My mistake. I'm actually gonna break this. Holy Christ. Oh my god. Okay, I'm scared. Okay. I almost just died because I forgot my parachute. Oh my god. No, not that guy. Big damage. Die. Yeah, I gotta kill that skeleton. He's so armored. Backpack. Wait, it's actually sick. Copper backpack. Yo. Wait, how'd I put that on? Yo. Backpack. I forgot I had backpacks installed. So, how? I always install backpack. How did I forget? Bro, free inventory. Thank God, dude. Okay, I need blaze rods. I haven't gotten one yet. Dude, not the mosquitoes. Anything but the mosquitoes. Never mind, not anything. Not 5,000 skeletons. Give me a rod. Bro, they're not giving me a blaze rod. That's an enchanted wither skeleton, and he has a Herobrine face. I'm not about that. Holy structure, what is that? Look at that wonderful, wow. There's gotta be sick loot in there. Why did I break the blaze spawn? I mean, it's because I don't have fire res. I know why I broke it, but like, I need blaze rod. I want to kill the enchanted one. Wither skull, okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's another one. That was so... That was real life scary, dude. Sick. Dude, that thing was so fast. Dude, this is not safe at all. And I keep forgetting the buttons that I need to press to fly away safely, and I'm almost dying. Okay, there's more fortress. I'm gonna go over there. This is a different fortress. No, it's the same one. But this seems a little bit safer. Blaze rod. No! I needed 2 of them. I needed that one. Okay. I'm gonna loot this chest. Cursed bow. Rage glove. This makes you take more damage. I've seen this before. I don't want that. Oh, wait. A tier 1 glyph. Wait. Oh, spell. Yo. Game, if you love me. Ancient tablet. Wait, this is part of ours. Oh, I can make tablets to give me mana regen. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Okay, game, if you love me, you will give me a knockback glyph right now. Bounce. What is bounce? Gives players the bounce effect, causing them to bounce upwards upon falling. Oh, so I can like, it's like I don't take fall damage, I bounce. Hold on, how much mana cost does that add to this spell? Bounce. It adds quite a bit. I can't afford that. Hey, look at that, I bounce. Look at that. No, I'm good. I can't really afford that with mana cost right now. New glyph though, that's hype. I hear a baby gas, by the way. I can just hear it. Look at that, there's a baby gas up there. What is that gonna do? Iron backpack and also running shoes. I kind of like my food shoes. No, I don't want to be too fast right now. I know that sounds stupid, but like, I'll use them later probably. But right now, I'm like terrified of like not having control and then just dying. Like it's already kind of hard to control the leap and everything, right? Another ancient tablet, cool. Clock, wart, diamond horse armor. You never know. For spells, you could literally need anything. That's what every magic mod goes, bro. You need every item in the game at some point. Tier 2 glyph. Flare. Oh, sick. Yo, oh wait, Starbuncle token. This is a good item. I need this for certain spells. I don't know how to get it. Oh, it just tells you. You get it by giving a Starbuncle a gold nugget. Sure. And yeah, I can make a certain spells and certain, yeah, Conjuration Essence. You need this for every kind of summoning spell. So I'm gonna need that. Okay, there's an exit over here. No, there's Netherwort. I don't need Netherwort. I have Netherwort. I'm gonna grab Netherwort. Skeleton! I need one more blaze rod and I am out. Okay, this is kind of scary. I'm kind of trapped in here. This part of the fort is like in a wall. I need to find an exit, but there's a baby wither skeleton like everywhere. I'm playing this so safe. I have so many like, I'm just building cobblestone, dude. It's like, hear a baby skeleton and it will just kill me if I don't prepare. Blaze! Perfect! Okay, die. One of these has to hit you. Okay, you died? I can't see if it dropped an item though. It didn't. There's a baby. Holy, there was a baby, there was a baby, there was a baby. Baby Blaze! Oh my god. Okay, everything die. If that Blaze gives me a rod, I'm free. It did not. Blazes, let's go. No, don't hit a piglin! No! Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Okay, both those Blazes are like one hit. Please drop a rod. Please tell me there's a rod over here. No, dude. Oh, that one's alive. Oh. Blaze rod. I'm good. I'm done, dude. I'm done. I have my 2 blaze rods. That's all I needed for my book. No, I'm gonna need more though, because I'm gonna need. Actually, no. There's not another. Yeah, like I'm gonna need to make like. Well, I learned flare, right? Like most of these are tier 3. What just hit me, dude? That squid. That gigantic squid just shot me in the back for half my health. I was reading. Inconsiderate. Hey, anyways. Yeah, this is the only spell I would really need to make immediately. Invisibility could be nice. But, I already unlocked that. I unlocked that in the fortress. I learned the one glyph I would want with a blaze rod. I'm good. I do not need another blaze rod. What I do want, though, is whatever's in that temple. It's gotta be sick, right? It's gotta be sick as heck. Okay. Alright, I believe that chest is gonna be trapped. Yeah, there's TNT. Holy zombie piglin. Okay, I can open this. Safely. Mob enchant book. I found the mod that enchants mobs. It's called enchant with mob. I thought that mod added a NPC that would enchant you in village. That's what I thought it was. I thought that's what the mod was. Dude, 2 sharpness 3 books? Sharpness 4 stone sword? Is there a looting stone? Looting 3? I mean, I don't really need that actually. I can get like a looting glyph, I think. I'll grab fire charges. These are definitely used for some spells for sure, yeah. Is it the only loot in here? I do believe so. Okay, this temple's done. I'm going to briefly look at this dungeon and see if it is safe for me to even consider. But it's looking not. A fortress? No, a citadel? That just sounds scarier than a fortress. But kind of cooler. Okay, I just need no more giant squids to spawn and shoot me in the back, dude. Oh! That was a super blaze. My bad, brother. Super blaze. Not what I expected. There's so many blazes. Ow. Wait, I have a shield. What am I doing? Bro, the umbrella is also a shield. Okay, so this is like meant to kind of be a fortress. You know, I'm gonna see if I can get another blaze rod while I'm here. Nah, this isn't safe. There's like the weird, like, what's it called? A wildfire? Yeah, he does that, and I just can't. I also just don't see a chest. And there just wasn't a chest in there. I was in there for about half a second. I would know. I'm gonna go home. I've decided. I'm going home. Take me home. Okay, of course it's raining. It's day 18 now. Oh yeah, I also got an iron backpack. I kind of forgot I even got that. I gotta make an actual house soon and just like store all my stuff in that. Everything's a mess right now. Okay, I need like obsidian, I need diamonds, I need quartz blocks. And can I just upgrade it like this? Yo, the mage's spell book. It didn't even delete my spells. Wait a minute. I got tier 2. And now I can access, wait, actually, wait, do I already have some tier 2? I do, right? So now I could access flatten, which is like an earth damage spell. And I can access flare. Okay, so yeah. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna name this spell Flare Ray. Yeah. I'm gonna make it Ray, I'm gonna make it Ignite. And then what Flare does is if the mob is on fire, this will do a big chunk of damage. I don't know what blasting is. I don't have access to that. I'm gonna do Flare and I'm gonna amplify it. I want this spell to be kind of like a nuke. I'm gonna do like double Flare amplified and screw it. We'll add in another Flare amplify. This should do insane damage. Flare Ray. That's what I'm calling it. And then what else did I get? I also have flatten. I kind of want to try that. So I'm just going to make this. I also have decelerate, which makes my projectile slower. I don't want to use that. I don't want that. All right, so I'm going to do flatten, amplify. I'm going to name this flatten. So yeah, it'll make like these path blocks, which is like chill, I guess. I want to try it on a mob. It's raining right now. I can't even try the fire one that I want to use. For now, let me just look at other tier 2 things I can make, I guess. And there's a lot. I want AoE. AoE is just awesome. It makes my spells have like an AoE. It'll increase the range of the ray, I think. Phantom Grasp heals undead. It's like a harming spell. It's like a harming spell, or like a harming potion effect. Ice Burst will make ice explode, dude. What? Conjure water? I wonder if I can combine this with... Oh, it stopped raining. Yo. Hold on, I'll look at more spells later. I gotta try something. I gotta try what I have right now. And then I'm gonna look at all the spells that I can make and decide what I wanna make before heading out. All right, sheep and cows, hello. All right, check this, flatten, wait, flatten. That did not do very much. Okay, but that was because there was dirt under you, right? So say you're on cobblestone. Okay, no, sheep have 8 health. and it lived to flatten on grass. But say I put some obsidian down, I push this cow, which is 10 health, and I flatten. It kills it. Oh, that's kind of sick for like dungeons, because they're all gonna be made of like rock and stuff. Okay, and then flare ray. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And this will make these like fires, and these fires don't spread. They're like magic fire. It doesn't spread to blocks and stuff. It just looks kind of cool. Bro, okay, I want to know how much damage it actually does though. Zombie. All right, zombies have 20 HP. This is going to be like my big damage spell. Flare a bunch of times over with many amplifies. You have 20 health. Okay. You die in 2. You do die in 2. And before, it took me 3 hits to kill things. You know what? It may not be as like insane nuke damage, but it's pretty good for now. I'm obviously gonna get much stronger spells. I know there's like a bunch that I could probably learn right now that I'm tier 2. Look at that guy. Boom. He's out of range. Boom. He's out of range. Boom. Gone, dude. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh. That's a lot. That's a lot of mobs. Stop it. I'm gonna sleep, and I'm gonna go loot that pillager tower I just saw. And then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. Hold on. All right, time to see what we got to offer in this pillager tower. Diamond axe. I'll actually take that. I use an axe for my crafting table and stuff. I might need a crossbow one day. Enchanter crossbow. Yeah, I'll probably make that one day. I'll just grab this. Some leather. I'll always take leather. Pumpkin. You never know. Emeralds. Jack-o'-lantern. You never know. All right. No magic in here. Oh, wait, there's a barrel still. Hold on. Flatten. Flare ray. Flare ray. Go flare ray. Oh, this is sick, dude. I'm killing all of them. Oh my god, this is like a strong guy. He's actually just like so strong. Die. How is this pillager alive? What am I fighting right now? Die. Godly. Okay, does this break items? Oh. Okay, so this magic does destroy items. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go home and look at what else I can do. I want to try and get like a good damage spell. I have high hopes for Spark because it does more damage to things that have water, right? And I can unlock Conjure Water now. So I might try and make a spell with that. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to go home and figure out what I can do next. Back home, I looked over all the glyphs that I could make, and there were a lot. I started crafting an essence for the next one I wanted to make, but I figured it was about time that I get a system set up to generate source, which would make this faster. I grabbed some lava, and I crafted a volcanic source link. I placed it down and put the source jar that I got earlier next to it. Throwing some archwood at this allowed it to generate source, which greatly sped up the essence crafting process. The glyph that I was trying to make was return to spawn, so I can go on an adventure and then come back easily whenever I want to. It needed an ender pearl though, which I didn't have, so while I was waiting for nighttime, I made a glyph called extract. This had different effects based on the spell that I added it to, but it would let me turn my mining spell into a silk touch version, which is why I made it. Then I made AoE, which would allow spells to have a larger area of effect. So if I wanted to, I could make my mining spell a 3x3 for a larger mana cost. I added AoE to my electrocute spell, which gave the ray a much longer range. By the time I made those, it was nighttime, so I headed out to hunt Enderman. Which is when all sorts of new stuff started spawning for some reason. What is that guy? Necroman, that's a skeleton with netherite armor. I'm good, brother. I'm good. Mutant zombie. Oh, gee, I forgot mutants were in this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why did I add those? Oh, that makes flying around so much more dangerous. What's happening? Okay, I've been out during the night multiple times, and there were simply never mutants or those. There's so many of them now. Why? Can I kill them for magic, do you think? Hold up, I added a really long range to my electrocute spell. With all of this, can I just, like, kill you? They also have magic. Shocker. Not really. Enderman! But there's so many wizards! Baby spider, oh my god. Hold on. Get me out. Dude, there's so many I actually think that got teleported. Okay, I just need an ender pearl. Flare ray. Uh-oh. Flare ray. Wait, it's gonna destroy the drops. Electrocute. Got him. No pearl, dude? Endermen aren't even common enough for that. You better drop your pearl, dude. Okay, I should avoid the mages, but they might drop magic. Why are there so many of them? Is that a baby Enderman? Dude, no. How scary is a baby Enderman gonna be? Not too scary for a guy like me. Oh, he's pretty fast, though. All right, baby Enderman. Square up. Where'd he go? Oh my god. No. No, I don't think I will be dying today, thank you. Bro, I can't hit him. Who decided he could be that fast? He's so fast. I can't hit that thing. It's so fast. Die. He's not dead yet. Oh, he died. No pearl? Can babies even drop it? I don't know. Babies usually can't drop anything, right? Okay, I didn't get my ender pearl. That just sucks in general, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the nether for that. I really need that spell. This will be fine, surely. All right, warped forest. There's one over here. House! Hello, house. Who is that guy? No! No, no, no! Why am I blind? I want to kill him. Where'd you go? Oh, he's tanky. Oh, he's tanky. I don't even want to know how much damage he's going to do to me. Please stop. I killed him. Bozo, did you give me a pearl? No. That was so weird. Yo, do you got pearls in your house? Oh, he gave me a claw. His name is Veneficus. Did you have an ender pearl? You had 3 ender pearls and more cloth. I can make his hat. It's like a trophy, I guess. It doesn't really do anything else. You know what, bro? You saved me a whole lot of time. You were a little scary, though. I kind of thought I might have died to that guy. He didn't hit me, but if he did, you never know. With that much health, he probably does a lot of damage, too. Now that I have my ender pearl, I can make return to spawn. Bed, feather. I actually don't have... Okay, you can have this bed, I guess. I'll do this, and I'll throw the ender pearl. Give me this spell. Give me this spell. Bang, dude. Okay. I need to go get another bed before nighttime. I'm going to the village. You know, there's just sheep here. I'll just kill these. Okay, but now I can make a spell. Self, return to spawn. And now I can make a bed. I'm gonna need to expand soon, but for now my spawn is gonna be right here. And now, Sam out on an adventure, boom, back home. Just like that. That's so convenient. Okay. Wait, I want to make this spell. Charm? This will make mobs fight for me temporarily. What is that essence, though? Looks like a skull. Heart. Anima essence. Oh, I can make that. Golden apple, bone meal, wither skull. Bro, I got a wither skull earlier. And I have this. Dude, huge. Okay. Okay, I need to put wither skull, golden apple, bone meal, source gem, crafting anima essence. Dude. I'll put this here to make it a little bit faster. I gotta get some more wood. Yeah, I'm about to go on a big adventure for sure. Okay. Golden carrot. I need a source berry pie and a cake. I have a golden carrot. No, I think I ate it. I definitely ate it. Okay, I had one at some point. What's a mage bloom? The enchanting apple. Okay, this is way out of my, wait. Is this out of what I can do right now? No, I can do that. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go figure this out. I have a lot I gotta do apparently. I'm gonna go prepare this. Hold on. Yeah, so basically I made this enchanting apparatus, which is kind of the same thing as the imbuement chamber, but it could make different things. Day 21, I realized that I apparently needed an arcane core to actually use it, so I crafted one of those. Then I used this to create a mage bloom seed with a little cool animation. I then bone mealed the seed to get a bunch of mage blooms. I had no eggs to make the stuff for the charm spell right now, but I saw that the mage bloom stuff could actually be used to upgrade my iron armor into magic armor. I immediately did that without hesitation. Finally, I looked like a magic user. Not quite battle mage yet, but we'll get there. This armor gave me more mana and mana regen, so I was a lot more capable in a fight now. I needed eggs though, so I headed out to find those. After finding a group of chickens, I just waited around for them to lay eggs, grabbed those, warped home, and slept. Day 22, I found a goat and milked it. Back home, I made the berry pie, the cake, and then I realized that I was still needed a carrot, so I headed out to find one. During a thunderstorm, by the way, great timing. I ended up back at the village that I looted before, grabbed a carrot, and then warped back home. And now I had all the materials I needed to make the charm glyph. I instantly made a mind control ray spell, which is one of my favorite kinds of spells and mods like this, so I was kind of hyped. While waiting for the storm to pass, I made an extend time glyph and added that to my night vision spell to make it last as long as possible. I also added a few to the mind control spell because I wasn't really sure how long it would last. After a bit, I got very tired of all the thunders, so I just slept to day 23, which is when I made a glyph called a chain. This would let me create spells that chain between multiple targets. I made Pierce too, which when applied the chain would allow it to reach targets further away. I added those to my mind control spell so it can now charm an entire group at once. At least that's how I thought it would work. I was almost ready to go on an adventure because there were a lot of resources that I needed to find for more spells, but first I wanted to upgrade my electrocute into a chain lightning. For that, I needed a glyph called Discharge, which required a fruit that grows on golden trees. Fortunately, those are kind of common, so I just flew off, grabbed the fruit, and I made the glyph of Discharge. I recreated my electrocute spell into a new and improved chain lightning, and it was conveniently nighttime, so I went to test it out. Let's go try this, shall we? Alright, show me a big group of mobs. Maybe, like, not a mutant one, though. That'd be great. Oh, I can also try mind control tonight. Yo, yeah, show me a bunch of mobs. Okay, there's a spot. I want to see a big group, though. I want to know how good it is. I imagine it won't kill in one hit. I'm hoping it won't charge creepers either. That'd be very bad. I want to try chain lightning. Let's try it on this creeper over here, sure. It's not killing him. Die. It's not killing him. Okay, it killed him. That wasn't very good, though. Okay, there's a bunch of mobs over there. It chained. It did chain. Not very far. Oh, there. No, it changed pretty far. Okay. No, this isn't very good. Okay, I did something wrong or something. It's not very strong. It does chain, though. Okay, let me try mind control. Mind control. Go. I tamed the zombies! Get that creeper, get him! Oh, you're all my friends now, but the creeper's still gonna explode. That's not good. Now get this little kid. Mess him up. Yeah, dude. What up, squad? Why are you attacking me? Wait, why? Okay, well, I mean, that's pretty cool, though. King Zombie? You think you're the king of the zombies, bro? Nah. Y'all, get him. Mess him up. Why did they get helmets on? Oh! United my zombies! I'm actually afraid because it's gonna wear off soon. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta go. Bro, mind control's pretty sick. Notably, my electric spell wasn't very strong. Oh, I wasn't discharging. I had 2 sparks. Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on, wait. Wait, chain, pierce AoE, spark, amplify, discharge, amplify. This should chain and actually do the discharge thing. It wasn't doing the discharge. I'm so stupid. Okay, I need another group of mobs. You guys will do. All right, let me try an actual chain lightning. That guy's enchanted. He was so fast. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. But get away from me. This still does not deal damage. I added the discharge to it, though. It chains pretty big. Okay, no, it two-shot a skeleton. Oh, maybe these only take damage from pickaxes because they're made of rock. Maybe it's not the spell's fault. Yeah, no, I like one-shot that guy. Yeah, okay, how much damage do I do to the skeleton? Yeah, no, I two-shot skeletons, and if it chains to like a whole bunch of skeletons, I'll two-shot all of them. This is fine, dude. Okay, I have 4 mobs here. Chain lightning. Okay, and... Oh, no, that's a good spell. No, that's good. Okay, the creepers were just weird. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Okay, I'm gonna take some time to loot this village and see if they have any wool. I want to make a sleeping bag. Oh, wait, wool. This works. Okay, I'm gonna return home. All right, I'm gonna make a quick sleeping bag. I can now sleep without setting my spawn, so I can return here whenever. All right, I think it's time for an adventure. Yep, it was in fact time to explore the world and see what I could find. I specifically needed a bunch more archwood, and there were magic forests out there that I wanted to find. I also would need diamonds for better armor and other rare items for certain glyphs, so my goal was basically to get a ton of different materials. Of course, I can also get random glyphs from structures, which was a plus. And the first structure of this trip was a really cool jungle temple. Ooh, look at this! Hello, temple. Let there be light. Iron. Crazy temple. I don't know what this has got going on, but I'm not about it. What's below it? I'm not playing around with you. Alright, so that's the pathway that doesn't kill you. You would think you'd be like on the roof or something. Oh, maybe it's that kind of block. Yeah, it's that block. But like, what happens if I press... Silverfish. I just want to know what happens if I press that one. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, it just shoots you? Bro. Weak. What do you even get for going all the way through? You just get over there? I can just walk over there. I got a pickaxe, dude. Yeah. What now, bozo? This room gets you nothing. Oh, loot! Yeah, you're trying to kill me. Give me that. Yeah. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, wow. But this is kind of cool, though. Watch this. Yeah, I have a spell for that, bozo. Nice try. Give me the armor blocks. But where's the chests at? Chest loot. Dime? Oh, yes. Yo, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, I'm sorry, shoes that let me eat grass. You're not that good anyways. I have shoes that make me immune to fall damage now. And give me jump boost, too. That's actually so... dude, I don't gotta use the umbrella anymore. Oh, that's game-changing. But, like, what is going on? Is my goal to get all the torches on at once? And then I press this one over here? Yeah, I'm so smart. What did that do? Okay, it lit these campfires. Okay, now I gotta do it over here. Okay, I get it. So I light this one, it'll light this one, and it'll toggle the one next to it. So what I gotta do is I do this, which turns all of them off. And then I do this, which just does that. And then I do this, this. Nah, okay, I messed it up. Oh, and then I just do this. And this. I did it. And I opened the vault. Oh, I'm the best to ever do it. There's no mobs in here. It's kind of sick. That's a trap chest. I'm not... Dude, there's no way I get all the way here and you're a trap chest, dude. Ah! Okay, I thought it would stop it. Wow, they really... Wow. They played me. Emeralds, diamond, gold. I'll take all this stuff, dude. I'll take all your ores. Give me your ores. I did win, though. I won the temple. That was kind of sick. Okay, now I leave and I get back to my adventure. I want to find glyphs. Oh, is there a chest back here? Nope. Yeah, I want to find glyphs. I'm going to leave. At the start of day 25 in an enchanter's tower, I got my first glyph of the trip, Evaporate. It was a tier 1 glyph, and yeah, it would make the spell that I put it on evaporate water. Then in a shack, I got insanely lucky and got 2 glyphs. I got Knockback, a tier 1, and then Saturate, a tier 2. I thought Saturate would be like eating magic. It would fill my hunger bar, but what it actually does is it just like maxes your saturation out. So your hunger wouldn't go up, but it also wouldn't go down, I guess. It also wouldn't give me the mana regen from the rolls that I was eating, so it really wasn't that worth it. Later that day, I saw one of these spruce temples, and I wanted to try a theory that I had for that chain glyph. Hold on, I want to try somethhen. I don't use flatten. This is not a very good spell. I want to try touch, chain, AoE, 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 break. Oh, dude. Vein Miner. All of you. Oh, that's sick. And there's a tier 1 glyph to reward me for my creativity. Let's go. Bang. Filter. It's always a filter. There's so many filters in tier 1, but honestly, they still give me more max mana, so I'm fine with it. And another one of these weird bottles of something or other. A 4-leaf clover. Oh. Does that give me luck or something? Or I thought it would give me like maybe like luck for being in my inventory. No, it's just a clover. Okay, back on the journey. Back on the adventure, I found another enchanter's tower, which got me a netherite upgrade and 2 ancient debris. It also got me 2 glyphs, a tier 3 called fertility, which allowed me to grow baby animals and reset breeding cooldowns, which isn't that useful, but it could be cool. And then a tier 1 filter that would make spells only hit insects, which is just actually useless. Then in a different tower nearby, I got a tier 1 and tier 2 glyph. The tier 1 was sensitive, one of the most useful glyphs in the mod. It would change what certain spells are able to target so it can hit blocks instead of mobs or vice versa. It's really good. And then the tier 2 was slow fall, which would, yeah, give me the slow falling potion effect. I tried it out with the leap spell, but because I was already immune to fall damage, I just wouldn't bother. Day 26 included a cool flying house for some books and nothing else really, and then a bit later I came across something pretty interesting. Oh, hello sir. Are you an illusioner? I'm gonna kill you. Be ready. Oh my god. Oh, I just chain hit all his illusions. I'm being shot. Where is he at? Oh, dude, I smoked that guy. Chain lightning. Okay, I'm gonna eat this for mana regen. Die, bozo. Stop shooting me. Got him. What did you give me? You didn't drop your backpack? Bro, I got Totem of Illusion. If I remember correctly, this will just teleport me away if I'm about to die. And like make clones of me and it'll save my life. So you know what? Can I equip this? I can equip this. Yeah. I'll just put that on, I guess. Yeah, so chain spells completely countered illusioners. Clones don't matter when I can hit everything at once. From this little farm, I got another tier 3 glyph called Fangs, which as you can imagine, it would summon Evoker Fangs. Then in a little tower bunker thing, I got not a whole lot, but I did take this cage they had. I felt like I could maybe put a mob in this cage and have it as a pet or something, so I wanted to have it on hand. Near the end of that day, I came across a boat, and it was time to finally try out fighting with these spells. Mind control. I hit him, okay. Do it. It's not working. Mind control. I got one. Okay, here we go. Operation Take the Boat. Mind control. Go. You're mine. Are you all mine? No, see, that one's mad at me. Oh, do I already have the rest of y'all? Wait. Fight each other. Oh, they are. Get him, buddy. Oh, wait, you're a Vindicator with an axe. I want you. I got him. Go, dude, you're an idiot. I'll just kill you. Everyone just die, bro. Bro, the mind control didn't work because these guys are like a very specific breed of pillager. Their AI was set up like a turret. They're not giving magic, bro. There's not even a glyph in here. I actually will take gunpowder and TNT. I need this for an explosion spell. Tier 2 glyph, there we go. Envenom, bro. I just got an Envenom spell. Is that good? Hopefully so. Also, this chest plate, by the way, is crazy. Mana boost 3, mana regen 3. I could take this home, and I can upgrade it to one of these, because it kept the enchantments from before. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is a sick chest plate. I needed to find a target the chain lightning. I just saw a guy. Come here. Actually, wait, I want to try an Envenom spell. What does that do? Where is Envenom? I'm gonna drop this eat spell. I do not need to eat, bro. Food is not it. Let me do Ray, AoE. I'm gonna call this Plague. Chain, Pierce, AoE. My bad. I almost just died. Dude, I was making a spell, brother. You can't do that. Oh, look at his eyes. I'm gonna continue. That's a guardian. That's a boss. Oh, we got stuff to do. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna finish my poison spell that I was making before it was so rudely interrupted. I'm gonna do Envenom, Amplify, Envenom, Amplify. Because the second Envenom will turn this into a deadly venom, like poison. I don't know. So if I hit this guy now he's like a mega poisoned. Is he already half a heart? No, he's not. Okay, it just didn't last very long. All right, I'm gonna change it then. Amplify, extend time. Yeah. It killed him. Oh, wait. The venom kills, bro. I killed everyone in here because it chained to them. Hold on, I can use my destruction spell to break a hole. Shouldn't have done that. I think we're safe. Dude, that spell was sick. That's a good glyph I just got. I got that from this place and I used it to defeat this place. Weird fish. Tripod fish. Photography. Nah, everything in here is bad. That's fine. That's fine because there's a guardian boss right there. And I'm gonna hit them with the plague. I need a mob to hit. That fish. That should have spread to the guardian. The guardian's poisoned. Bozo. And while you're poisoned, I can't reach you. Oh god. Why are you over there? Come here. That guardian is like guarding a chest that's in that. Okay. Oh, it died. Where's the drops though? Does it not drop anything because I didn't technically hit it, so it doesn't count as like my kill? Yeah, there's just no drops. I mean, maybe those bosses don't drop anything. I have no idea. I genuinely just don't know. But now that I've defeated it, I get access to the loot in here. Yeah, this is just a cave tablet. I don't really want to go like hunting Alex's cave. I've never used that mod before. I just installed it in case I'm running into them. I have no idea. All right, give me loot. Bro, you were guarding nothing. Carrots. Yeah, okay, they were guarding like absolutely nothing. That was pretty trash. All right, well, that plague spell is awesome. The mind control spell, I think it kind of, like, I think the mind control spell chaining defeats the purpose. So I'm just gonna make it, like, a larger amplifier, so there's a higher chance to mind control. And now let me try it. Okay, no, I need another AoE on this ray. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this should work. I should be able to get that skeleton from all the way over here. Maybe not. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons. Yes, I want to try it though. Okay, let me. Okay, I mind control that guy. Now protect me. Oh, you're doing it. I want you two, zombie. Oh, it doesn't matter. They have beef now. I'm gonna sacrifice a few of the extend times for more amplifies. I mind controlled the enchanted skeleton. So now if I were to shoot like this at that skeleton, do you go kill him? That's Skeleton King. Can you kill that guy? Get that guy. No, bozo, get that guy. Fight for me. Oh, you're sick with it. Okay, but you prioritize being close to me. Mess him up. Oh, you're so sick with it. I'm sorry though. I gotta kill you. I'm afraid of you. What did you drop? Skeleton chestplate. Rare drop. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I'll keep it for like a trophy, but I'm not going to use it. I need my magic armor. Okay, back on my adventure. I want to find more cool glyphs. And also I want to find a magic forest. I've been looking for that. Away I go. Okay, with my new plague spell acquired, I kept traveling. I fought this phantom mini-boss that was guarding a ruined portal. It did a decent amount of damage, but it was pretty easy because my spells just repelled it and stopped it from really hitting me too much. And the rewards from it were an armor trim, and that's about it. I did get gold blocks from the portal though. And speaking of portals, I found a much more magical one just a bit later. Ooh, magic structure, hello. You are guaranteed a spell, I believe. Ancient Gateway. Give me magic. Oh, yes. What, tier 3? Dang it, actually, that's not very... Ooh, source. Wait, this is really good, actually. This stuff is, like, mad annoying to make. Yeah, I'll take that. Give me tier 3 glyph. Intangible. Causes blocks to temporarily turn into... Oh, so I can, like, walk through a wall or something? That's cool. And what does this do? Located structure, good luck. Throw into the frame of a ruined warp portal. No? Do I gotta fill you in like obsidian? Oh! Oh, loud! Wait, that's pretty sick, though. But okay. Okay, dude. That was over here. Okay, so, like, it finds the nearest structure. Kind of like a treasure map finds the nearest buried treasure. But in this instance, it just found the structure I already went to. So that was kind of pointless, but that's pretty cool. I can make portals. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, sure. Back to looking for a magic forest. That isn't this one. This is a different magic forest. It's not the same one. On the road again. And then in the next structure that I found, I got an insane tier 3 glyph. Hello, villagers. Any loot? Any magic? Magic. Oh, yes. Chainmail chestplate. Is that useful for anything? Not really. Gimme. Homing project. That's actually sick. Homing projectile means you could guess what it means, dude. It's a homing projectile. It's like a oh, it's so expensive to make though. It usually requires a nether star. Oh, that was a win. That was a W. Holy brush. You know, I have seen a couple like sus sands and stuff. I'll take a brush and a clock. Those are useful. Okay, there's no more magic here, but that was so good. That was so worth it. From just like a random village thing, dude. Oh my, entire nether star saved in the future. I was getting very lucky on this trip, except for finding the magic forest I had been looking for. Until now, anyways. And there's, oh dude, holy rainbow forest, gorgeous. Okay, I want to try something. I want to try something now that I'm here. Okay, so I have this destruction spell where what I did was I made a bunch of AoE so we could target as many blocks as possible. What I want to do instead is I want to make it AoE, but I want to give it a bunch of pierce, which will allow it to chain to blocks further away. And I want to know, there's 2 red trees right here. If I hit this, no, it didn't happen. Darn, I thought it would like clear a bunch of them at once. Dang, okay, that's a little sad. Oh wait, it counts all the archwood as... Oh, that's why. Oh, it did work. So it counts all the wood types as the same like thing. Because if I do it to grass, it'll only hit grass. It won't even hit dirt. But if I do it to this, well, that didn't show very well. If I do it to this, that still didn't show very well. But anyway, it'll hit like blue trees if I hit red ones and stuff. That's so good. I'm dying. What is that? What are you? Flare ray. Freaking bozo. Ow, now I'm on fire, dude. Look what you did. Okay, I'm gonna gather an insane amount of wood, and I think it might be time to head home. Heck yeah, dude. And that is exactly what I did. I spent that night gathering tons of wood, and then I went home and slept. Day 28, I started to store the wood and everything else that I got when I realized that I was absolutely out of space. This little shack was not gonna cut it anymore. I'd been putting it off, but it was finally time to make a base. First, I upgraded the iron chestplate that I got, which significantly improved my mana stats. Then, after moving all my stuff outside, I tore down my shack with my destruction spell. It served me well, but it was time to get something bigger and hopefully better. After taking down a few trees with my spell and killing the weird mobs that spawned from it, I used the extract lift to gather some pod soul and fill in a few holes in my area. And now I had a nice clean space to work with. My plan was to make a big tree stump base because it felt like it would fit perfectly here. I didn't really have to gather materials because I already had so much redwood, so without further ado, I got the building. Okay, so pretend that there's a replay montage here because for some reason my replay corrupted. and all the trees are water. So we're just gonna pretend that I had a really cool, awesome montage of building my really cool, awesome base, and you're gonna subscribe, and it's gonna be awesome. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. And my base is done. Look at this wonderful creation that I made. Let me go outside, hold on, yeah. Check it out, it's like a sick tree stump. Where's my yeets? Look at this. Look at it, okay, yeah, I'll show you the second floor in a minute. Look at this sick tree stump. What was that sound? Oh, I keep hitting my head on this thing, yeah. I might have to add some like lights around it. But yeah, we got this sick trees. I like the way I did like the roots and like the texturing and stuff. I think it looks pretty good. I thought it was gonna turn out terrible, but I actually kind of like it. And then we have the entrance here, this big like this, yeah. You go in here, and I lit it all up with like the mage lights and stuff. I got my enchantment set up, my level 30 enchantment set up right here. My chests are all sorted. Oh shoot. Got my anvil, got my furnace corner. I don't love how this looks, but this is what stripped redwood looks like. So I had to kind of go with it. But yeah, it's like the rings inside of a log. And then I have a second floor. If you come up here, and this is where I have all my magic stuff. I have my magic items stored in here as well. I got this stuff over here. I don't know how long it's gonna stay inside, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna have it right here, big open sky, because I have this thing over here, the ritual brazier. Some rituals need to see the sky. I actually used one while building, because it started raining, and there's a ritual to make the rain go away that I used. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I have all my magic stuff in here, kind of sorted and organized, and it's pretty good. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do, though. Yeah, the egg tiny dragon. I don't even remember when I got this. I don't remember when I got this at all, but I wanted to use this because I think it'll give me a pet dragon. So I don't know how to do it. Is it like a turtle egg? Okay, so the egg needs a warm thing to hatch, which I can do, but what I need is raw chicken or rabbit meat. It's like the two things I don't have. So before I do anything, actually, no, hold on. What I'm gonna do, wait, do I have a campfire? What is a campfire, like this? Bang, okay. What I need to do is I need to put this in a campfire. So I need to put like the campfire. I'm just gonna put it right here. Bonfire lit. I love Dark Souls. Okay, is my mining spell currently on Silk Touch? No. Do I need? Cool, okay, I got it back, cool. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm worried, is it gonna die? Can I put you on top? Okay, oh, it shakes, it shakes. Yeah, okay. It's hatching. I need to go get raw chicken and raw rabbit. Operation Murder the Wildlife. Go. Am I immune to fall damage? I think so, yeah, it's been a few days, okay. How do I get a luck glyph? Tier 2? Rabbit's foot? Bro, I gotta get a rabbit's foot. What is this? What is this guy? Chicken, hello, buddy. All right, you gotta die. Give me that. There's only one chicken? Cows. That's nice. Chain lightning. Tower, do you have chicken? I'm looking for raw chicken and raw rabbit. No. Books? Enchanted books. This is all for weapons that I can't really use. Fortune 1, I'll take Fortune 1. Instant, I'm gonna take a brewing stand. I might need one later. Oh, also potions are good for like source or whatever. I have that weird potion jar. I can maybe use that. I don't really know how it works though. Chicken, hello buddy. Die. Oh, there's so many of you. Chain lightning. Okay, I have 5 raw chicken. That might be enough if it's like a wolf with bones. What the heck, monkey? What up, gang? Chicken! So many chickens. Goodbye. Chain lightning. Oh, they weren't within range. Chain lightning. Okay, I have 9 chicken. That's gotta be enough. I'm gonna go home. Okay, egg. I'm going to wait for you to hatch. Dragon! Hello! Green! Eat my chicken. Come here. Come here. Oh, yes. Best friends. Sit. How do I make you sit? Oh, you're awesome. Look at you. You're green and cool. How do I make you sit down? Oh, I need a dragon staff. I saw a skeleton earlier. I tried to break it. I must have had to use Silk Touch. Oh, no. Oh, he's gonna follow me. Okay, I need to go find one of those baby skeletons. Hold on, buddy. This is very important. I'm looking for a dead baby dragon. Wait, first of all, can you fight for me? I actually don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna punch this chicken. Get him. Oh, fireball. You're just like me for real. You are not like me. I would never miss that shot. That's crazy. That was embarrassing, okay? That was not proper aim. The chicken was sitting still. I found one. Okay, cool. I have my Silk Touch spell. I didn't get the egg. Or not the egg, the skull. Okay, I looked it up. It's a 1 in 5 chance for these skeletons to give me a skull. I didn't know that. I should have had this like ahead of time. It's now vital that I get this though, because I don't want him to die in a random like boss fight. No dungeon, no dungeon. I have a little man with me. I can't find a dungeon. Sorry. Little man? Little man? Little man? Where's my dragon? No! No, dragon! No! Stop it! You can't fight that! You won't win! Oh my gosh. He was fighting the skeleton. Stop that. Is it because he was defending me? That's so sweet, but also really stupid. You're an idiot. How do I heal you? Do I just give you chicken? I probably just give you chicken. Pillager Hunter House. Oh, dude, I can't use chain lightning right now. It'll hit my dragon. Oh, is there a filter? Aw, there's not a filter for tamed? Dude, there should be a filter for like if the mob is tamed. There, skeleton. Okay, cool, yeah. Okay, do I need to use a pickaxe? Or do I need to like right click it? It's not dropping anything. It's supposed to drop bones too. What if they're bugged? That would suck. Oh my, okay, I looked at the comments. You do have to right click it, but I swear I just tried that. I swear. Wait, bamboo. I'm taking this. That was nice. I might need that later. I don't know. I think I was in this village earlier. This is where I got that tier 3 glyph. I was not in this earlier? I swear I was in one of these earlier. Yo, tier 2 glyph. Simple domain. I don't know what that means. Protects against the sure hit of domains. Now, I've watched some anime in my day, so I get what it's trying to say, but I don't know what that... I think it's a PvP thing. I think it's a PvP thing. I don't think I can use that for anything. I swear I've been here before. I have. There's another one. I swear I've been here. Invisibility spell. Yeah, invisibility. I can just make things turn invisible. That's not that useful. That's once again that's like mostly a PvP type thing. I don't see that being useful for PvE. I'm taking a brush. What if I need the brush for the dragon skeleton? Okay, there's nothing else here. I'm back on my journey for dragon skeletons. Okay. I need to see if this has a hitbox. It does not. Okay, so I can't find it that way. There, I was harvesting it wrong. You just need a bare hand. I got the skull. Oh, let's go. Oh, thank God, dude. Okay, I can go home now, but I do have to fly home because he will not come with me. So I gotta fly home. Yo, ruin portal. Give me... Okay, hold on. A source gem. I got a red spell, but I've never seen this before. What does this do? Cast a spell. Okay, it's a fire spell, which is why it's red. It's just from a different mod. Cast a spell. Oh, no, okay. What does the spell do, though? Touch, ignite, flare, heal, flare, heal, flare. So it does damage and also just heals? That doesn't sound very good. It's like touch. You're meant to like heal a mob with this, but it does like because like it ignites and then it flares, which just does fire damage, and then it heals. So it does nothing? Maybe it heals more than it burns, but it would hurt them first. Also, I see an enchanter's tower. I'm just gonna go in here. If there's a villager in here, maybe I'll hit them with this phoenix fire. Give me all your jars. Give me your nothing. Hello, villager. I'm taking your spells, thank you, but I would like to test something on you before I learn the spell that you just gave me. So, Leah, listen, let me just hit you with this. So you're a little bit low now. Phoenix fire. Phoenix fire. It just killed you, see? The spell just killed you. I'm keeping it, but that's weird. Why does it just kill you? Okay, we're home, we're okay. He got into a fight with a creeper. Okay, I can make this. Okay, oh, I forgot I got this glyph. Yeah, I gotta use that. But first and foremost, I can finally make the dragon trainer staff. Sit still. How do I use this? I think the mod is broken. I'm so sad. Okay, hold on. But what I can do, my solution, I could just... Come here, where'd you go? Where did you go? Stay there. Ow. Stay there forever, thank you. That is my solution. The staff literally doesn't do anything. Okay, but I can get my tier 3 glyph now. Summon summon 3 hostile mobs. Do they fight for me? Oh, that's broken. Sick. Okay, okay, yeah, sure. I got my dragon. He's tied down. He's cool. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna do next. Day 41, I decided to start working on new glyphs. I wanted to fight bosses in dungeons soon so I could test various spells in combat, but first I wanted to make sure I had all the different combat glyphs that I could make. First, I learned freeze, which would slow down mobs or freeze water. Then I made snare, which would lock a mob in place. That one was tier 1 for some reason, which is crazy because it was definitely really strong. Making those 2 glyphs alone took ages because I had no source of, well, source. Not having that made essences take ages to make, so I really had to work on a solution. For the source farm that I wanted to make, I would need 2 new source link blocks. One of them would generate source whenever a crop grows near it, and the other one would generate source by consuming food. I made one of them, but the other one would need mushroom stew, so I flew off to find mushrooms. I pretty immediately got some brown mushrooms from this pillager house, and also a ton of steak. Then I found a forest with red mushrooms, and I got those, and then back home I made the source link that would consume the food. The last piece of this puzzle was a starbuncle. Those little magic squirrels that spawn all over the world. You can make one by using a starbuncle token, which usually you would need a token from a wild one by giving it a golden nugget, but I already had one from a structure that I found before. Using 4 gold ingots and the token, I made a starbuncle charm. Then I fenced in an area behind my base. After reading through my guidebook a bit, I made an item scroll and used my table to bind source berries to it. I set up some chests and a pedestal, made a Dominion wand, and after planting a ton of source berries, I put in the starbuncle. I bound it to the chest, gave it the item filter scroll, and then my source farm was complete. Basically, whenever a berry bush grows, one of my sourcelings would generate source. Then, when fully grown, the starbuncle would harvest the bush, put the berry in the chest, and the hopper would put it onto a pedestal. Then, from the pedestal, the other sourceling would eat the berry and make even more source, and the whole thing was infinite and automatic. And also really easy to set up. This would eventually make tons of source, so I went and grabbed some sand, smelted it, and then I made more jars. With source handle, I can now make essences faster and therefore also make glyphs faster. So yeah, I started crafting all the ones that I could. The first one that I made was Explosion, which, as you can guess, would make spells explode. Then, after making a ritual tablet to get rid of this thunderstorm, I made Wind Shear. This would deal damage to any mob in the air, dealing more damage the higher up that they are. So when paired with the launch glyph, I figured that this could make a really strong spell. Day 45, I went out and gave a gold nugget to a starbuncle to get another token, which I needed to make a conjuration essence. This was used for all the summoning glyphs, including this one, Animate Block. I could literally turn any block into a friend to fight for me. Or a test subject, and doing that made me realize that the Wind Shear glyph wouldn't work unless I also learned another glyph called Delay. Basically, the spell was trying to launch and do Wind Shear at the same time, so it was kind of just triggering on the ground. So by putting delay between those 2 glyphs, it would wait a second before doing the Wind Shear. However, I did realize that I could not actually test it on the blocks because they would just teleport to me. I tried it on mobs that night though, and yeah, this Wind Shear spell does good damage. It one-shot spiders at least, meaning it does at least 16 and then does fall damage. Okay, next on night 45, I made the final glyph of the session, Resize. This could resize any entity based on the other glyphs that I added to the spell. Oh, and I guess it wasn't the final glyph because I also made Dampen that night because it was used for resize. And on day 46, I wanted to try out all the fun resize stuff. Okay, is day 46, I gotta try out this resizing stuff. It sounds so fun. Okay, so like, I gotta deal with, I only have 10 spell slots, but I have so many spells I want to, I gotta deal with that. I'll deal with that after. I have an idea. But right now, yeah, let me temporarily, is it raining again? Brother, it's thunderstorming again? Bro, this happens every like 10 minutes. It's so annoying. Go away. No! Stop, you're burning my tree down. Stop, what? Okay, activate. Go. Get rid of the rain. Yeah, okay. And there we go, clear skies, the power of magic, am I right? Haha. That uses 4 source gems every single time. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna clear my, I don't know, dude. My explosion spell for now, I'll clear it. Okay, let me do projectile resize. So what this does, it changes the size. And if I amplify, it'll make them large. And if I dampen, it'll make them small. So if I amplify this to the max, go. Oh, big raccoon! Go again. Oh, I can't make it any larger than that. Wait, is it getting bigger? Oh, it is! Oh, it's getting larger. Look at this. It like resets visually. Okay, no, that's as big as it can get. I feel like the other, okay, because like there's also a shrink glyph, right? Which are from the same mod. So I assume that the shrink one can make it smaller than I can make it with this. Because I can, there's a max I can do with this. All right, that's the biggest raccoon I can make right now. Let me try it. Is there another raccoon? I saw 2 raccoons. Where's the other one? You! I want to see how small I can make you. Become tiny. Tinier. Okay, no, I cannot make it any smaller than that. Oh, here, yeah. It says right here. Unlike resize, shrinking is cumulative with multiple Dude, look at the tiny raccoon. So yeah, the shrink spell can make things even smaller. Oh, I can't wait till I get tier 3. That's gonna be so fun. Look at this big raccoon. Yo, look at this. Shrink. Tiny sheep, bro. Tiny sheep. Tiny sheep. Wait a minute. Wait. You don't think? Oh! Wait, it actually works. Wait, tiny me. Yeah, I can't get any smaller than this, I don't think. No, I can't. Yo, small person. What up, pig? What up, my man? I am your height. Dude, wait, this is sick. I don't think I can fit into one block, can I? I can. Oh, this is temporary. This only lasts like a minute. Okay, so wait, I can remove these to go back to my normal size, or I can amplify it and become large. Oh, dude. Wait, this is pretty fast too. Does leap go more? Oh, it does. All my movement is amplified too. Wait, this is kind of sick for traveling. What up, goat? Do I break more blocks? No. Yeah, I don't break more blocks with my fists, but this is sick. Dude, magic is pretty awesome. What can I can become huge. I can just become gigantic. I don't fit in my house anymore though, so I'm gonna have to clear that. That's so cool. This is the coolest day ever. This is the best thing ever. I'm gonna go home. Okay, I'm gonna figure out a solution to only having 10 spell slots right now, because I have way too many spells that I want to have on hand. Yeah, so my solution to the spell slot was the enchanter gear. Basically magic items that can infuse with a spell so I wouldn't have to have the spell in my book. First, I made 3 enchanter's mirrors. The mirror was able to cast any self-targeted spell. So I bound a leap, home, and night vision to mirrors, freeing up 3 slots immediately. Next, I made an enchanter's sword. This would cast a touch spell on any mob that I hit with it. But first I enchanted it and I got a Skulk Smite 4. So then I re-enchanted it with Sharpness 2 and then I used books to get up to Sharpness 4. Then I made a spell that would harm, ignite, and snare the enemy that I attacked and I bound it to the sword. This didn't actually free up a slot, but it did give me a good melee weapon, which I hadn't really had until now. Finally, I made 2 enchanter's wands. These would cast a projectile spell, and I turned one of them into a grow spell and one of them into a shrink spell because I had way too much fun with those. I then spent most of that night filling out slots with spells that sounded fun, and then I had to try them out. Okay, I have just made a bunch of spells, and also look at this stuff. I have like enchanter gear now. It's kind of sick. I want to try out my sword. I think it'll be insane. Right, I don't leap with this anymore. I leap with this mirror. Look at that. I can fly wherever I want to with my mirror. Okay, I want to try out the stuff that I made. This sword, can it one-shot a zombie? No, but it does 2 shots. Okay, how much damage does it really do, though? Skeleton, you have 20 HP. Come here. All right, let me try. 1 hit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It doesn't do any more damage. The spell didn't do anything. Do harming spells not count? Does it have to only be added effects? That might be the case, because I feel like because that did 20, like it does 10.5 damage, because this sword is like a netherite sword with sharpness 4. And that's how much damage it did. It didn't do anything from the spell. The spell might only be added effects, which is honestly, that's kind of good. Because like, yeah, if this did a full spell damage and sword damage, it would be doing like 20 damage. It'd be broken. I guess that's okay, but I don't get why it's not doing anything. I'm gonna try this out later. The fire part is working though, and I think the snare part works too. Okay, well, even though the sword doesn't seem to do a million damage like I thought it was going to, I still have my other stuff that I did. That was cool. I have my grow. I have my shrink ray. I can shrink things that I want. Look at that. And I can grow things. Where's something I can grow? Any other mobs? Lizard. Become big. Huge lizard. Look at this guy. Dude, that's sick. I love these. These are like my favorite things ever. Okay, then I have my oh, come on, not the rain. It's been raining constantly. But yeah, then I have my typical big damage spell that I've been using. I have my mining spell as well. I can break things. Not that far away, but I can break things. My chain lightning. Actually, a thunderstorm is good because now hostile mobs will spawn. Yeah, I have my chain lightning spell, which just doesn't show anything on one guy. Yeah, then I have wind blade. I made wind blade. Look at this. Die. Die. Look at that. Why did the first launch not go very high though? I don't know. Look at this sheep. Gone. Okay, I want to make that go up higher, though. If that would go high. Like, if I just do 4 launches, is that better? Oh, that's way better. Yeah, screw amplify, bro. I could just add more launches. Goodbye. Oh, that's way better. Okay, cool. Well, I just made Windblade better. Then I have my plague spell. I can make this one better. Oh, that kills. I kind of forgot that. Yeah, okay, I can make this one better with this. Poison spores, but I need to get a spore blossom. I don't have a spore blossom. But this will basically just make it do like more damage and more poison, and it'll spread on its own, which it kind of already spread, so I don't even know if I need that because I have the chain thing on it, but like, yeah, it would do that. I want to try wind blade on this enchanted skeleton. Buddy, you're enchanted. Go high and die. Oh, look at that. Didn't kill, but the fall damage will. Let's go, dude. Okay. Evil skeleton rat. Goodbye. Dude, I love this one. This is a good spell. Because the fall damage will kill them, but the spell itself doesn't. All right, then I have... Okay, I'm going to show the explosion later because I don't want to destroy anything near my base. I have my destruction spell, which is just like... It just breaks things. Like, it'll just, like... It just mines a whole... Like, it's like a vein mine spell. Oh, then I have... Okay. What is that? Oh, wizard. Perfect opportunity to try my new spell, Army of Blocks. I made a spell, Army of... Yeah. Summon your goons, because I can too. This rock is my friend now. Go, gadget. Army of Blocks. And then I hit them with, like, my big damage spell. Boom. Now, Army of Blocks, go. Block Army. Get him. Yeah, dude. Mess him up. There's another one. Mess him up, Army. I got it. Oh, that was free. Did lightning just strike and break it? Oh, he dropped a diamond. Oh, my health. Okay. Chain lightning. He gave me a diamond. Okay, anyways, I killed the necromancer. That was sick. Chain lightning. Oh, I killed my... Oh, I can kill them with that. That's convenient. Did I kill them with that or did they just wear off? Army of Blocks. Hello, cobblestone. Okay, I cannot kill them. Yeah, that's an issue. I can't kill them, so I can't make them go away. Phantoms? I can't Army of Blocks you. I can take these, though. Gimme. Okay, yeah, what else do I have? I have my mind control spell. Yeah, I could just like, oh, big Starbuncle. Big evil Starbuncle is now my friend. Go get him, evil Starbuncle. Get that zombie. Mess him up. Yeah, he's not very strong, Mr. Starbuncle. Okay, I mean, he's okay. And then I can actually kill this one, even though he's my friend. You're kind of tanky. The mind control spell is pretty sick. It only works on mobs that are like weak though. I can't use it on like, if I say like a mutant creeper, I don't think it would work. Unless the creeper is low HP, then it would work. But then like, what's the point? I could make a heal ooh. Yeah, one day I could make a heal thing and add heal to my mind control, but then it'll heal them before it controls them. No, that wouldn't work. Oh yeah, I have this AoE snare spell that I made. Look, now he can't move. Loser. Okay. And now for the grand finale. I don't know how this spell is gonna work. I made an explosion spell with chaining. My idea is that it'll chain and it'll make a bunch of blocks explode instead of just one. Because normally explosion will just center one explosion on the block that you hit. But if it chains to all of the blocks in the area, what's gonna happen? I don't know. I want to find out. Okay, I want to find a structure to try it on. I'm gonna go find a structure. Okay, yeah, this tower. First of all, let me loot it. I don't know if I have yet or not. Yeah, I've already looted this. Okay, cool. Perfect. This tower, I want to see if I can blow it up in one shot. What is that? Ogre. Wait, I want to kill that. Skeleton, do you guys want to help me out? Come here. Get him, y'all. Where'd my zombie go? Come here. Oh, you're mad at the skeleton still? Bro, y'all are meant to get along. Kill the, look, the ogre's not even that big, bro. The ogre is not even that big, bro. Get him. Mess him up with your shovel. Yeah. Oh, sick. Bro, not y'all again. Okay, I want to try my explosion spell. I want to stay far away because I don't know what's going to happen. In theory, every stone brick that is like there should explode. Go. Come on. Brother. Okay, if I ever cast that in my base, it's over. It's just over. Wait, that was sick. And like it hit every stone brick. The whole tower is just gone. That tree, gone. Dude, it's so loud. That mob, gone. Oh, that zombie, gone. Run away. Okay, the zombie actually survived. It doesn't do a ton of damage. Okay. Oh my God. Bro, I want like a big scary mob to spawn. I want to fight something like strong. I want to kill that guy. Explosion. Yeah, bozo. I'm gonna kill him. I want to know what these things, because they cast my spells. What in the world? Damage. Ow! What did he hit me with? Oh no, he has thorns. Right, he has thorns. Ow! Okay, that's like a dragon's breath. Got it. Skeleton's mine. Squadron, don't walk into that. Our target is that guy. You walked into that. Squad, move out. You're mine. Phantoms, perfect. Come here. Oh, fine. Okay, my mobs are attacking each other. All right, I tamed that phantom. Phantom, help me. Oh, I got that guy. I killed him. I killed him. What did he drop? Nothing. Wait, the Phantom just killed the other Phantom. I missed it. I was in my inventory. Shoutouts to my Phantom. Bro. Hey, Creeper. What if we were friends? I want to see if a Creeper can blow up for me. I haven't really, like, I don't think it can. Does the Creeper? It does! That's huge! And it leaves this behind, which is probably a mind control, like, potion effect, because Creepers do that. That's cool. I think my spell loadout is incredible right now. I am gonna go home with my sick home spell. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what I want to do next. Day 49, I wanted to figure out how to get this other spell material that I saw in my book. Basically, whenever I was making glyphs, there were a few spells that I couldn't make because they would need weird elemental nether star things. Turns out they're called souls, and they come from boss mages. To fight them, I would need to create a ritual using the Tablet of Summon Mage, which would need cloths from the evil mages that spawn at night. I now knew what my next goal was, and I figured it was probably a good time to explore a little bit. In addition to the cloth, I had other materials that I would also need for different glyphs. A spore blossom from a lush cave, a heart of the sea from a buried treasure, and a netherite ingot from the nether would be nice too, but that one could wait. And also diamonds. If I was going to be fighting boss mages, upgrading to better armor would be vital. After changing the spell on my sword to be more focused on added effects, and also making it rainbow to change the color over time, I headed out to look for what I needed. I was in an ocean looking for a shipwreck to get the heart of the sea when I stopped by a little raft, which had a power 4 bow. I could make an enchanter's bow later, and if it kept the enchantments, that would be insane. I didn't end up finding a shipwreck, but once the sun set, I started hunting mages. Mages, there we go. Hello, evil mages, chain lightning. You just blew up your own drops, didn't you? No, you're alive. Let's go, dude. Give me cloth. Okay, I got one. Why, dude, if that hit me, what would have happened? I don't actually know how strong these guys are. How come there's either like a million mages or none? Whoa! Camouflage spider. Moonwalking skeleton. King creeper. You know, I haven't killed the king mob yet. That was easy actually. What did I get though? Spiritual crown shard. Ooh, okay. So with 5 of these, I can make a crown, which could turn any mob into a royal version. So my thought is, if I have a summon undead at tier 3, and I can summon like a skeleton, can I make it a royal skeleton and it'll still be mine? Can I like promote my summons? That would be sick. Hello, village. Have I seen you before? Or no, you're new. I don't think I've ever been in this biome actually. I will increase your guys' defense. Large golem. You're welcome. Okay, well now it's day 50. There were no more mages. I'm gonna go look for my other stuff now. Just a bit later on day 50, I came across a giant dungeon. Oh, hello there. Oh, there's all kinds of structures. Okay, wait. This looks like a real dungeon. I'm gonna check these out first. I'll take it. Tier 3 spell. Okay, I can't really like use tier 3 yet, but I could take spell efficiency. I don't know what that does. Uses a glyph slot to reduce the mana cost of it. Oh, I don't even care, bro. My mana is good. I have so many glyphs. Reduces the mana cost. I mean, maybe one day. If I want to make like a big boy spell. Tier 2 glyph. Yo, shield. Wait. Is that the one I was trying to make with the heart of the sea? No, that was called mana bubble. What does shield do? Heavy damage resistance for a brief moment. A defensive spell. No, wait, this is called protect. I assume they just renamed it recently and it's not updated. I don't know. This has gotta be. I didn't learn this, did I? I didn't make that. I don't have a slot for that right now, but I can put that on a mirror later. It would probably be better just to make like a heal spell. Tier 1 glyph. That's a filter. Screw filters, dude. Also free diamond. PogChamp. Oh, I might need a candle in the rails one day. Yeah, dude, spells need like every material in the game. It's kind of a nightmare. Every magic mod, you just need everything. Dude, bro, you're juiced. Give me. Exchange. What does that do? Oh, so it's like if I'm holding like wool and I cast exchange right here, it'll change this to wool and it'll give me the slab. Okay, that's cool. And it'll swap location of caster and entity hit. You know, I always like have stuff like that in mod packs, but I never really use it. So I guess I don't really need that. Okay. Now, I would not say that was prepared me for this dungeon. It did give me a good glyph though. Wait, elephant? Wait, I gotta. Become giant. Oh yes. Big elephant. What is that? Big Bird. Is that the new sun guy from Mousy's Mobs? Oh, we got stuff to do. I'm a little worried about fighting the boss though. Can I make you tiny again? Tiny elephant. Look at this guy. I want to fight that too, but like those bosses are really difficult if you don't have better armor. And my armor is kind of it's literally unenchanted iron armor almost. It's like it's Prot 1. I'm gonna do this dungeon. I'm gonna come back for this guy. Okay, Operation Dungeon. Have golden apples ready. Skeletons? Okay, there's skeletons. First of all, break that. Second of all, die. Yeah, so the chain lightning, I can hit every mob in the structure kind of at once, like through walls and stuff. This is kind of awesome. Diamond. Some iron and gold. Wait, the skeleton. Oh, I don't understand where to go. There's so many pathways. Come on. Die. Die. All of you die. Okay, huge. I can tell you right now, the zombies in here are stronger because they're not dying from my spell. Tier 3 glyph, worth coming in here. Still not really what I'm after, though. All right, what do I learn? Conjure lava. I can only assume what that one does. I think I already know. Oh, glistering melons is huge. I need these for a healing spell. I need one more. Tier 1 glyph and Tier 1 glyph part 2 and glistering. I have the glistering melons I needed. This place was incredible. Is cake used for anything? No, well, only for the spell I already made. Okay, cool. Rune and interact. Yeah, rune will make the spell placed on the ground as a trap. And if any mob walks on the trap, the spell activates. I don't really need that. And interact I can open chests from a distance. Okay, I can like activate redstone from far away. Okay, that's sick. I don't really need that right now. I'm in the middle of an intense dungeon versus zombies that I don't know where they are. I don't think anything beats chain lightning. I found out where the zombies are. Oh god. Nothing beats chain lightning though. It's the best spell ever. Okay, there's a spawner. I can pop that. I can't break it. Oh, there's a zombie in the way. I didn't see him because he's invisible. Chain lightning. Ow. I broke it. Okay, good. Dude, if I didn't have the exact mana that I had right now, that would have been terrifying. They were very tanky. Holy. More glistering melons. I'll take them if I need them. I don't think I need them though. Okay, but this is Dungeons Arise, right? They always have like really like good chests somewhere. Maybe this is like a low tier dungeon. I got stuff from it though. I got more glyphs. Okay, I mean, I cleared it. I expected a little more diamond. I got like, what, 1 diamond? You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I also got levels. I do need those. I used all of them on my sword. And I need to enchant my armor. So you know what? That was worth it. That was good. What are those, dude? Those are like the bird minions? Oh, nah. I knew it. I'm like, there's no way I looted every barrel. I didn't. I got a tier 1 glyph again. Filter. I love filters. They make spells so good. Okay, but this dungeon's conquered. But like, I could conquer it a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? Goodbye. Strange building. Oh, dude. Okay. What is the most common block? It's gotta be that copper. Chain. Go. Dude, it just carved the whole thing out. The roof. Goodbye. Dude, the whole building's in shambles. This is the greatest day ever. Be gone, building. Yeah. Well, this dungeon, I think, is conquered and destroyed. That was fun. I love magic. Magic is cool. Okay, I'm gonna continue my little journey, I guess. With that dungeon defeated and destroyed, I kept adventuring. After making a giraffe huge, I took out a royal creeper and skeleton. I got golden gunpowder and a golden bone, which didn't seem too useful, but I kept them anyways as trophies. I mostly wanted those crown pieces, but those seem like they might be kinda rare. Day 51, I got a Prot 3 book from an underwater structure, and then from a dungeon down there, I got a buried treasure map. I immediately flew off to find it. Once I arrived at the map's location, I used my destruction spell to dig up the treasure. From it, I got a tier 1 glyph, the Heart of the Sea, and another little dragon egg, which I didn't really need, but now I had another one. The glyph ended up being one that would pick up items, which I thought was kind of useless, but I ended up making pretty good use of it later, so it's pretty cool. That evening, I took out a treehouse dungeon, which was pretty easy, and inside of it, I got a diamond chest plate, which is 8 entire diamonds saved for my new armor set. Then, that night, I found an insanely broken house, and I mean, literally. I immediately got 3 new glyphs: Phantom Grasp, Soul Shatter, and Limitless. Phantom Grasp was kind of like a PvP damage spell with lower hunger and stuff. Soul Shatter was just damage that had a compatibility thing with a different mod that I wasn't using. And then Limitless would make all entities and projectiles freeze for a second, which wasn't that good. So yeah, none of those 3 would really be useful, but then I got a mana bubble glyph. This was the one that I needed the Heart of the Sea for, meaning I didn't even need to find that buried treasure. It was a defensive glyph that would let me consume mana instead of HP whenever I take damage, which seemed really strong. But yeah, now the Heart of the Sea was pretty much useless. Then I got a tier 3 lightning glyph, and then conjure water, which is when I realized that this house was definitely bugged. It had tons of glyphs. Every chest had at least one, some of them having up to 5. And because I edited the loot tables and I'm the one that messed it up, it kinda just felt like cheating. And I already know that some of y'all are gonna comment saying you should have used it because you found it, but it would have felt wrong, okay? My decision was to take one tier 1, 2, and 3 glyph, and then that was it. Leave the rest behind. From the ones that I grabbed, I got Repair, which would repair an item in my inventory, and then I got Raise Earth, which would raise the ground, like earthbending or something. And finally I got Toss, which would put an item from my inventory into a chest or on the ground from far away. And then to make sure that I don't give in to temptation and take more, I leveled the house with my explosion spell. The villager that owned it survived though, so it was fine. I tested out Raise Earth, and it did in fact raise the earth. It made things kind of messy, and I can never unraise the earth, so I didn't really know when I would ever use that. From there, I used my Army of Blocks spell to fight a mage, and then I flew off to find a lush cave. Later in a desert, I came across what looked like a lush cave, but it was actually a massive underground jungle biome. It was gorgeous, one of the best cave biomes I've ever seen in Minecraft. However, the one lush cave item that it didn't have was the Spore Blossom that I needed. I flew off again and ended up spotting a very small lush cave on a cliffside with a Spore Blossom. I grabbed it, and now I can upgrade my Plague spell later. I decided to look around just a bit longer on this trip, and I came across a snow biome. I grabbed some powdered snow in a bucket because one of the glyphs needed that, and then I started looking for rabbits. Because with a rabbit foot I can make a luck glyph, adding fortune and looting to my spells. But after searching for 2 entire days, I only found like 5 rabbits, none of which dropped a foot. Not sure if there's some trick to finding rabbits or something, but if so, I don't know it. Day 55, I warped home and gave up on the rabbit foot for now. I stored all the stuff that I got, and then I made the glyph for poison spores and added that to my plague spell so it can now deal more damage. And I made heal because I now had the materials for that too. I put a heal spell on an enchanter's mirror, which would hopefully save my life in a dangerous situation. Next, I made diamond pants, and I enchanted those and the chestplate that I got earlier. On the chestplate, I got prot 3, mana regen 3, and mana boost 2, and then on the pants, I just got prot 3 and mana boost 2. Then, using the magic thread, I upgraded each piece to battle mage gear. This was just diamond level magic armor that would give me better protection for the upcoming mage boss fights. But I wanted to prepare a bit more before facing those because they were probably pretty deadly. So on day 56, I went mining. I wanted diamonds to finish the battle mage armor, and I had an insane idea for how to get them. Basically, I temporarily changed my destruction spell to focus on blocks further away instead of breaking more blocks. Then I added extract for silk touch and item pickup to put the items in my inventory immediately. And upon testing, my theory worked. When I cast it on a diamond ore, it would break all the diamond ore around me and put it into my inventory. Literally within seconds, I had 48 diamond ore. This spell was beyond broken. And by removing extract, it would also work on experience, meaning I could farm levels down here too. I just ran around and got to 59 diamond ore in level 32 and then left. Easiest mining trip of my life. I mined a bunch of the ore that I got, made a helmet and boots, and then enchanted each of them with Unbreaking 3 and Prot 3. Then I added Mana Boost 2 books to each. And finally, I upgraded both pieces into Battle Mage armor. It looked, not as good as the other armor, to be honest. In fact, I put the old hat in my cosmetic armor slot so I could still look cool. Trust me though, the next armor set looks amazing. Alright, day 57, I had some vital preparations that I wanted to make before facing the mage bosses, and that was threads. Threads were enhancements that I can add to magic armor. The first step was to craft an alteration table, so I made that. Looking a bit more into it made me realize that I would need to upgrade my armor to tier 2 to get better use out of the threads, which would need 2 blaze rods per piece of armor. I felt a lot stronger and safer at this point, so I went to the nether without hesitation. However, I did not remember where the old fortress was, so I flew off to find a new one with my leaf spell. I found one of these big temple things and took out the very tanky wildfire there. I'm not sure if that was meant to be a boss or something, but I kinda destroyed it and got some fragments that could be used to make a helmet as a trophy. There were no other blazes there, so I just kept looking for a fortress. When I saw something crazy that caught my eye. What is that guy? He's got little dudes. Bro, I want to kill this. What is this? But his drops are gonna burn. I know what to do. Item pickup. Go! Whatever you are. Don't fall in the lava again. That was scary. What is that? Die. What are these? What's happening? Skull. Yeah. Soul Plasma Ball. Yes, sir. Soul Plasma Ball. Also, give me these Wither Roses. These are actually good. I need Wither Roses for a spell. Hex. This is very good. This is a broken spell. This is a skeleton spawner? Bro. Wait, let me farm some skulls real quick. Hold on. Wait, what does a Soul Plasma Ball do? It can make Soul Plasma Block. Oh, is that not a rare mob? Gold Block. Mending Diamond Pickaxe. Yeah. And Netherite Upgrade. Oh, another Wither Skull. I didn't even see that one. Look at that one. Yoink. I have 3 Wither Skulls now. I haven't even gotten one from a drop. I have 3, though. I'm gonna go back to looking for Blaze Rods now, but that was pretty sick. Wait. No skull. Okay, that was pretty sick. I'm gonna go look for my fortress again. Goodbye. With free Wither Roses and skulls acquired, I flew around a bit more until I found a nether ship. Basically an end city ship, but the value here was crazy. First, I got fire res potions, which was great, and I also got netherite boots, which admittedly had bad curses and enchantments on them, but still, it was netherite. Then I got ancient debris and a nether fortress map. The ancient debris was huge because I needed a netherite ingot for a certain glyph, and then the fortress map was exactly what I needed. I followed it southwest, reached a fortress, and after taking out these giant flying squids, I farmed my blaze rods at a spawner and then warped home. Day 59, I upgraded all 4 pieces of my armor to tier 2 with the blaze rods, which gave them more slots for threads. And now I just have to make threads to put in them. The first that I wanted to make was spell power, which requires a 1 of almost every essence to craft. So after a very long process, I crafted a blank thread, imbued it with all the essences, and got my spell power thread. My chest plate had a tier 2 slot. By putting it on the table and putting the thread in that slot, I got spell power 2. I could only have 1 of each thread on the entire armor set, at least to my understanding, so this was the best buff that I could get. Then I made the thread of warding, which would reduce the magic damage that I take. That seemed kind of vital because I was about to be fighting mages. I added that to the tier 2 slot in my leggings, and then I started looking through all the other threads. I saw the thread of shocking, which seemed like it would add more damage to my electric spells, so I made that and added it to my chestplate. Day 60, I bound my mind control spell to a wand to free up a slot. I wanted to create a spell that does as much single target damage as possible to just try and nuke the bosses. And for that, I needed a new glyph. First, I made a netherite ingot because I had enough debris for it, and then I made a glyph called Spike. I wanted to test it, and basically, yeah, it would just spawn a spike below where the spell lands that would deal damage. I made a spell that would spawn a spike, and then after a second, spawn another spike. I tested it on rhinos, and this destroyed them. I had to get a comparison though, so I went and found some bears. The first one got 1 shot by Spike, and the second one took like 4 chain lightning casts. So yeah, this Spike spell was insanely powerful. I added Snare to it so bosses would hopefully not be able to dodge it, and now I had the strongest single target spell that I could make. I think anyways. I also changed my chain lightning spell to deal more damage by discharging 3 times. I had to add delays between each discharge because basically mobs get iframes, so they can only take 1 instance of damage at a time or something. I also removed the spark glyph from the spell because I'm pretty sure the thread of shocking that I added to my armor would just automatically apply that to any mob that I hit anyways, I think. Either way, the spell did good damage right now, so I just went with it. Day 61, I figured that you could never be too prepared, so I made this ring of greater discount. It would basically make my spells cheaper and give me a little bit more mana regen. Then I made a mirror and put a mana shield spell on it. This used the mana bubble glyph that I got earlier that would basically consume my mana to keep me from taking damage. And last but not least, I made an amulet to give me more mana regen, and now I was finally ready. I used source gems to create 2 mana diamonds, and I crafted the tablets of summon mage. These would spawn the mage bosses that I needed to fight to get some special elemental glyphs. I could make both the fire and ice element glyphs, so those are the mages that I would need to fight. So I made a water essence and then a fire one. I grabbed my ritual brazier, slept to day 62, and then I headed out to face these bosses. All right, I think this is the place. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, okay. I brought a fire resistance potion. I got this in the nether. I have 1 left, and I figured the fire guy probably uses fire to deal damage. I would hope so. So I'm gonna use this to try and like have an advantage in the fight. I think we got some good spells. I need to make sure I have heal and mana shield on standby. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put the brazier right here. I'm gonna break these. Oh, wow, they break weird. Go away. Okay, I can use an army of blocks on those trees if I really want like a good source of things to help me out. I don't think it'd work very well actually because they would just die of fall damage. I could try though. I have snare if I need it. Spikes my main damage, which is really strong. Here we go. Tablet of Summon Mage. And then I want to fight the fire guy first. Okay, I modified it with fire essence. I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna have a golden apple. Maybe I'll even use my sword for once. All right, here we go, fire res. And activate. Oh god, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna try and snare him immediately. Actually, spike snares. I can just use this. I'm gonna use spike immediately. Just frame one, I'm gonna kill this guy. Boom. Oh, bozo. Oh, okay. I assume if I was in that, I was gonna die. I was on the edge of his radius. Bozo, enjoy your spike, dummy. I'm scared. That was very loud. All right, my man. I'm gonna summon my army of blocks. Where we at? Army of grass blocks. Go. Get him. Get him, squad. Get him, squad. Oh, don't burn your drops, buddy. Please don't burn your drops. I'm gonna be very sad. Okay, look at the fire. He just killed my guys. Plague. Plague is not very strong. Oh my god. I'm gonna mana bubble. Yeah, I'm gonna have mana bubble active in case I could get hit because I don't want to die. I think he's gonna do 1,000,000 damage. Okay. Magic is strong. Let's do some lightning. Oh, the lightning is good damage. Look at that. But it's not nearly as good as Spike. This Spike is unreal, dude. I could just keep him there. You can't even hurt me. Like, what is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? I wanna know what this does. Yeah, that would kill me. Do me a favor. Eat this Spike and die. Holy smoked, dude. I was never even at risk. Now, I will say, if I got stuck in that big fire bubble he made, that domain expansion, I was cooked. Probably, literally. Like, I probably died to that. I have no idea. I don't even know what it would have done. But if it did, like, he cast a spell that killed all my summon blocks immediately. There's all the ones that were around him. If he used that on me inside that big dome and I couldn't escape, I might have been cooked. It might have been over. But I got flame souls out of that. Now, you could do 1,000,000 things with these. You can make this thing, which can make certain like armor and stuff. I'm not even gonna be going for this armor. This armor is not for me. This is a big one. You can make AoE 2. This is tier 3 though. I can't use it yet. But yeah, what I care about is these glyphs. I can make Eruption, which makes enemies take more damage when they're on fire, so my fire spells would just be insane. And then Detonate, which I don't really understand the point. It's just projectile, but it can explode in the air, I guess. I don't really care about that though. I don't see a point in a spell blowing up in the air. I'm not going to be using that probably. Okay, that was significantly easier than expected. I'm going to fight the ice one now. Here we go. Water essence in. Go. All right, mana shield active. Golden apple eaten. Fight me. Die. Dude, the spike damage is crazy. No. Destruction. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, what is that villager doing over there? Sorry. Okay. Hold on. Hey, nice ice. It's mine now. Ice, get her. You're mine now. She killed it. All of it. In seconds. What did she just do? What are you? Oh my god. I'm not messing with this anymore. I don't even know what just happened. She killed all my blocks immediately. Villager, you don't want to be here. I want the squad back up. Squad, revive. I'm rezzing them. Okay, they do good damage. Not really. I mean, kinda. Squad, get her. What are you doing? Honestly, they do okay damage. Dude, she's destroying them all in one hit. I'm gonna hit her with chain lightning, even though she's the only person around. Spike. I'm just gonna kill you with Spike. I'm sorry. But, okay. Fight's over. That was not that bad, but like it kind of was. Because my totem is gone. What does that totem do again? If I remember correctly, what this totem does is when you die or would die, it teleports you away and spawns clones. But the fact that the clones weren't in the bubble, to me, says that she killed them all in 1 second with the bubble. Also, if the totem didn't teleport me out of the bubble, was I dead? Is that the reality I need to live with? Was I gonna die if not for that totem? 12! Is that a good roll? I think so. I have 12 of these. I can make Ice Burst now. I think she was using Ice Burst inside the domain, because this will make ice blocks shatter, and then any enemy that's near the ice blocks will take a bunch of damage. Dude, she annihilated me. Half HP through mana bubble, by the way. I had mana bubble active, right? And she broke through it? That was guaranteed death if I didn't have a totem. That was just it. That was the end of the 100 days. I would have just lost. But we won though, because I'm built like that. Okay, I want to go figure out. Wait, actually, I need packed ice. Wait, I just saw that, right? No, I need blue ice. Did she spawn any blue ice? Is this blue? Pack. Oh, I have blue ice. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna work on these new glyphs. Day 63, I made and learned the glyphs for Ice Burst and Eruption. I tested Eruption first. This glyph made burning damage insanely strong. I found a pillager tower and tested, and in just 3 fire ticks, the pillagers went down. It would be a really good damage over time, maybe even better than my plague spell, given that both spiders and undead are immune to poison. Even entire rhinos went down in just a few seconds after the cast, which I don't really know how much health they have, but surely it's a lot, right? Next, I tested Ice Burst, and this glyph would make ice explode and deal damage to mobs nearby. I made a spell that would conjure water, freeze it, and then burst, but it didn't work. For some reason, the ice just wouldn't burst, and I knew that the idea was possible, but I would actually need tier 3 glyphs to make it happen, so for now, this glyph wasn't really useful. I decided to replace my Windblade spell with a new one that I called Wildfire. I actually used one of those filter glyphs too, so the spell only works if it hits a mob. Because yeah, it was a chain spell that would light everything on fire and give it the eruption effect, and the last thing I wanted to do was burn something down on accident. I tested it that night, and yeah, this spell was insane damage over time. Okay, day 64, I was pretty much at the limit of tier 2 magic. Tier 3 was the next goal without a doubt, but I wanted to properly test myself in combat first against that bird boss that I saw before. I figured that if I could safely take that down, I was definitely ready for the bosses I would need to fight for the tier 3 book. I headed over to that dungeon that I obliterated before, and it was time to test my ability. Okay. Oh, that is my target. I want to see if I can easily beat this guy with what I have right now. I'm gonna get my mana shield ready. I have heal ready. I'll get mind control ready. You know, I haven't grown anything in a while. Become large, Mr. Elephant. Oh, I see the boss bar. I just wanted to grow the elephant real quick, my bad. Okay, this is the boss bar. I have all these AoE spells. Yeah, he has minions. I should be able to wipe the minions out in seconds. I would mind control them, but they would just die to my AoE spells. I don't even know how this guy fights. I'm actually very nervous. Okay, here we go. Operation Defeat Umvathi the Sunbird. Rhinoceros, you don't want to be here. Things are about to get spicy. Yep, okay. Nope, you're on fire. Dude, you died immediately, bozo. Okay, there's a lot of airstrikes happening. Burn. Everything burns. Rhino, you shouldn't have done that. Dude, there's airstrikes constantly. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, wait, I have mana shield, right. I can take damage. Wildfire. Dude, look at the damage the boss is taking just from that fire tick. Are you kidding me? Spike. Oh, the spike. Oh, you're just dead. Oh, you're just dead. Oh, you're getting protected by that guy. Oh my god. Dodge the beam. You're being supported. You have a supporter. Your supporter's dead. Ow. But they're healing you. No. Chain lightning. All of you are now dead. Sorry. Mana shield. I'm out of mana. Oh my god. Thank god Leap has like 2 mana cost. What is that? What are they beefing with? I'm gonna kill all of them with my freaking chain lightning. Die, bozos. Chain lightning power. Go. Chain lightning. Masquerade! Bro, I killed them all. What does masquerade mean? Is it an achievement? Kill a raptor. I killed a raptor? Bro, the boss is full HP again. Who's healing him? Fight me. What are you being healed by? I thought I killed all supporters. Die. Bro, just burn to death. You know what? Eat plague. Eat everything. No, not that. I don't want to eat that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The beam makes me have to retreat, and I don't like it. Army of magma. They're dying to the magma they're standing on. Get them, magma blocks. Okay, I have to keep running away whenever I get beamed. It is actually terrifying. Army of blocks. Get him. The blocks are dying to the airstrikes. Die. Just kill the supporters and you are now on fire and you will now burn to death. Goodbye. GG's, I guess. I'm not gonna lie. That should have been much easier than it was. You gave me feathers. That's great, dude. Okay, that should have been as hard. I kept getting beamed. I had to run away or I would have died to the beam. It was actually doing damage. It nuked my mana because I had mana shield activated. But bro, did you see the fire tick damage? That was a boss. Why didn't he give me a good item? I thought he was gonna give me a boss drop. This is Mousy's mobs, right? At Mousy. Where is this? The soul visage. It drops when killed by the bird. I killed the bird, right? Wait, no. Oh, no shot. It only drops the soul visage when killed by a player. Does my magic not count as the player dealing damage? Aww. But I wanted it. What do these do? Grants resistance. Yeah, I don't want that. I want my magic. Health boost. I'm good. I got these masks, though. I mean, I got all of them except for the big boss one. Chest. Oh, I didn't have this one yet. Okay, I'm collecting. Ah, chest. Pork chop. Well, unfortunately, Dungeon, you didn't give me what I wanted, so I'm gonna have to take your life. Goodbye. Got him. Oh, there's a mask that I didn't even get before. Look at that. I have that now. Okay, I have all the masks, I think. No, I'm missing the mask of fear. I didn't get this one. Look at that. Look at that. Got him. Look at that. Nothing remains. Bro, I love blowing stuff up. That is my favorite pastime in Minecraft. Well, that kind of proved that I'm kind of goated. Goodbye. Dude. Dude, what just flew away? There's just nothing. There was mobs in there? Oh, there's silverfish. Oh, my bad, bozos. Well, I do believe that I am quite strong enough. I think that proved it. I nuked that boss. I mean, it took a little bit, but I did kill it. I killed it pretty good. I believe it is time. I'm going to go home and figure out how to get the tier 3 spell book. Back home, I put the masks that I got on display and then slept. Day 65, before I did anything else, I had to go on a mining trip. I specifically needed amethyst blocks because those could be used to create source gems faster than lapis. And I would need tons of those over the rest of the 100 days, so I just wanted to get it out of the way now. Down in the caves, there were multiple mutated creepers and a mutant skeleton. Those would probably instantly kill me because when I was making the mod pack, I thought it would be interesting to add a mod that I found that buffs them and makes them really strong and deadly, which in hindsight, I don't really know why I did that, but I did. So yeah, I would just avoid those for now. Before finding an amethyst geode, I actually managed to get a rabbit foot. They drop from this dark Drigme mob that spawns underground, and I got super lucky and got one, meaning I could now actually make the luck glyph. However, my luck was not with me when it came to finding the amethyst. I started just blowing up giant areas of deep slate to try and find the geode faster. Even with this, it still took ages, but eventually I found not one but 2 geodes and got tons of amethyst. That was all I really needed from the caves, so I headed home. And now I could craft source gems a block at a time instead of one at a time, which was game changing. Day 67, I made the luck glyph and I added that to the basic damage spell that I had, which I also renamed because it was definitely not big damage compared to my other stuff at this point. Now, it was officially time to work on the tier 3 spellbook so I could actually make the strongest and craziest spells possible. The main things I would need were a nether star, a totem of undying, and a wild end tribute. The Wild End Tribute was from summoning and defeating a boss, which I would say for last. For now, I wanted to get that Totem of Undying. The easiest method would be a raid, so I flew off to that village that I looted ages ago, which was conveniently right by a pillager tower, which for some reason no pillagers were actually spawning at. I flew off to find another pillager tower, but by day 68 I hadn't found one, so I decided on a different method for my totems. I grabbed cobwebs from a temple, and then back home I made an explorer's compass. This could locate any structure, and I used it to check for locations of every version of a woodland mansion in the mod pack. And the only 2 that I could find were the Jungle Mansion and the Savannah Mansion. They were both pretty much the same distance away, so I just picked the Jungle Mansion and I headed towards it. I reached it pretty quickly, and it was literally just a giant woodland mansion made out of jungle blocks. The roof was also made of leaves, which was an interesting choice. I cleared all the mobs that I saw, and then after getting 2 totems, an entire mutant skeleton spawned in the mansion. And it couldn't fit through the door, so I killed it without threat. Not really much of a fight there. I got a cool hat from it though. After getting all 4 totems from that mansion, I temporarily removed the filter on my wildfire spell, and I did what I had to do. Until I realized that there was a protective layer of stone brick preventing the actual fire from spreading. So I just used explosion instead and blew up the entire mansion. I don't really know why I do this, but it's kind of like therapeutic and fun, you know? Okay, day 69, I wanted to fight the Wither. I already had 3 skulls, so I just went to the nether and grabbed soul sand. Then I made a healing ray spell because the Wither was undead and I figured this would actually deal damage to it. With that, I was ready for the fight, so I flew off to an open field. Okay, I am going to attempt to fight the Wither with magic, which has never gone well in the past, to be honest. It's always immune, but I'm gonna see if it goes better. Let me build this real quick. Let me have my healing ray spell ready. I also have my sword if all goes wrong. I can use my sword if I have to. All right. I probably want to have. Do I even want mana shield? I don't think I even want mana shield. It's the Wither. I'm gonna be fine, right? All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm hoping the healing ray spell works. I think it will. It should work, right? I don't even know what color I made it. I didn't even make it a color. Oh, I made it invisible. Good. Bro, it's chunking him. Bro, you're getting chunked. Look at your HP. Let me get away. Bro, you're getting smoked. You just died. Holy. Bro, I really got that guy. Yo, I think this cow took damage. Let me heal you up, buddy. I got you. Bro, I should have made the thing a color. I should have made it like pink. Look at that. Oh, it's way better. Magenta. Magenta would have gone hard. Look at this. Oh, that would have been way better. I should have done that. I made it invisible. I'm stupid. I replaced my snare spell for that because I don't even need the snare spell for real. Okay, well, I got my nether star. That's pretty sick. Next, I just need the Wild Then Tribute. I'm gonna go get the stuff for that. The nether star was obtained, and yeah, now it just came down to that Wild Then Tribute. It came from a boss summoned with a ritual. I crafted the Tablet of Summon Wild Then, which I had used before, but this time it was going to turn out a little bit differently. Once again, I flew off to an open area, and on day 70, it was time for the boss fight. Okay, I have my Totem of Undying equipped. I don't think I'm going to activate it. I think I'm going to be more than okay, to be entirely honest with you. But, like, I want to be ready. All right, so the way I do this is I'm going to have the Ritual Brazier. I'm going to put in the Tablet of Summon Wild Then. Then I need to throw in one of each Wild Then drop. So the horn, the spike, and the wing. And this should now be augmented to summon the boss. I'm a little nervous, but I really think the spike spell that I have is just so broken. Because it'll trap them in place, right? It'll be so good. I'm going to see if I can get this tree to help me out, too. All right, here we go. Go. Army of blocks, ready. Go. Prepare yourselves. Squad, go. There he is, the Wild Then Chimera. Get him, squad, get him. Mess him up. Oh, they're messing him up a little bit. Not really a lot. Chain lightning. Dude, I can't hurt my own blocks. This is amazing. I also, because of that, I can't really hit this guy much because they're covering him. But they're kind of messing him up, though, yeah? Wait, can the squad do it on their own? Let's go, more squad. I want more. More squad. Cobblestone, get him. They're stuck in the hole. I got you guys. Come on. Bro, he can't even get through the army. My bad. Bro, he can't even get through my army of blocks. Is he playing music? Why is he doing that? Why does he have battle music? Why is it only like centered on him? Oh, he's summoning more wolves. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Chain lightning. What wolves? All right, I'm gonna go for wildfire, plague. He's not taking like any damage over time. Is he immune to fire? No. I'm sorry, man. You can't hit me. You can't get close to me. Okay, no more army of blocks. They did good damage on their own, but it's hard to like really focus on the fight. Spike. Oh, you're immune to snare. You're immune to snare. Oh my god. Okay, I was not familiar with your game. My mistake, brother. Okay, I can't even spike him because of that. Okay. Yeah. Moderately sized damage spell. Go. Wait, Enderman. I need to kill that. Wait, Enderman. Sorry, Mr. Boss. I have priority. He's gone. Okay. Well, knowing that I can't snare him is a little rough. I could just hit him with... What's happening? Oh, he's bullhorns now. Plague. You will not harm me. Wildfire. I'll be real, this boss fight kind of free. He's doing nothing to me. Spike. Look at the spike damage. I can't even like lock him in place on it, and it's still just smoking him. What is he doing? Oh, he's charging up. Bro, I ain't even worried about this guy. I could just heal up. I have an idea. Uh-oh. Now you're tiny. Uh-oh, small guy, little guy. Oh no, little man. What are you gonna do, little buddy? Oh, you can't get up the block. That's so sad. You're too tiny to get up the block. Oh no. Wait, okay, his hitbox is still massive though. What the heck? Oh, he's summoning dogs. Wait, he summoned a Wild Then guy. My control. You're mine now. Squad. I had to kill him though because I couldn't hit his dogs. Holy, he's a fish. That does damage. Stop. Wait, he unshrank. What a loser. But you're sitting still. Yeah, I can shoot spikes too, buddy. My spikes are a little bit stronger. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be sitting still for so long. Okay, those spikes did kind of good damage though. Wait, use that move again. All right, I'm gonna hit him with all my debuffs at once. Wildfire, plague. I hit him with heal ray. My mistake. Spike. Oh, he used the move again. He's cooked. Spike just killed. Oh, he's invincible. Oh my god, my health! It went below full HP. That's so scary. Chain lightning, wildfire, plague. I leap. What now? You can't do anything, fish dog. Wait, I'm farming materials from him though. Hold on. Okay, he's fully invincible in that mode, and the spikes do kind of crazy damage. This is like actually the scariest move he has. But unfortunately for you, my friend, you are dead to chain lightning. Goodbye, Wild Then Chimera. GG's. Please die. Well, he's immune to damage. Get off me. I can't move. Goodbye. That was crazy. Okay, I hit him with like 4 chain lightnings. We didn't take any damage. We're good though. Wild Edge Tribute. I got it. I need one more Ender Pearl. I'm missing an Ender Pearl for the book. I'm gonna go look for an Enderman. I saw one during the fight, but it ran away. I wonder if that guy's still around somewhere. Enderman, there's so many. Perfect. Ender Pearl. That's all I needed. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go home, and it's time for the. Hold on. Wait. Home, and now Tone of Undying, Nether Star, Ender Pearl, 2 emeralds. Actually, I already had some emeralds. I don't know where I got those. But I now should be able, boom, 2 of these, 3 of these, Archmage spell book. Please keep my spells in it. It does. Let's go. And now I have access to tier 3. Wait, I want to try one thing. Okay, I have an idea. So this cage, right? Hold on, let me try and leap away. I want to test a tier 3 spell. So I now have access to homing project. I might as well try homing projectile out. What else do I have that's tier 3? I have spell efficiency. I have summon hostile, which will summon hostile mob. I might as well try this out. Are they actually aggressive to me? They are, by the way, they are. Okay, I thought they were gonna be like not aggro. That's a good way to farm mob drops though. I thought they were gonna be my friends. Okay, well that's not useful. Lightning, I could do lightning. Yeah, I could do that. I could summon lightning now. That's pretty sick. I have to learn all the fun glyphs. I don't have any of the fun ones. I gotta learn them myself, as if, dude. Okay, but what I wanted to try, right? Shrink. I know I already have a shrink thing, but I have this shrink glyph over here, which I can stack. I can cast it and stack it over and over again. And then I have this cage. And what this cage does, let's see if I can find a mob for it. Yeah, look at this bird, right? This bird, I can go put it in the cage and I can like, it was tame the animal first. Oh, it has to be tamed? Can only capture small animals. I have a taming spell, right? Yeah, I have this one. My mind control can tame, hold on. So let me tame you real quick. I tamed, this is now my bird. I have a pet now. Wait, that's so sick. Anyways, I can now put the bird in the cage and place it down. Look how cool this is. This is my pet bird. Okay, but my theory, right? Let me get the bird out. Can you sit? I'm gonna set my Robin down. I'm gonna bring him home. This is actually great news. But my theory, right? You can only capture small animals. So if I use my shrink spell and shrink this sheep down to this size, it doesn't count. Oh man. I thought I'd be able to, dude, look how tiny that guy is. I thought I'd be able to put him in the cage. But look how much smaller he is than normal. He ate all that grass, hungry. He can't even try to get up the block. Oh, the poor guy. I'm gonna shrink this chicken. How small can a chicken become? Bro, you're like a pixel. Look at the little chicken. Wait, can I shrink my Robin? Oh, and put him in the cage? Dude, look at my tiny bird. Oh, you're coming home. Look at my new pet that I have. You're sitting. That's my bird. I think the shrinking is temporary. But look at this. Okay, I have a new pet. That was great. That was not at all what I was hoping to accomplish. I wanted to test out the cage and thought it would work with small mobs. Okay, I'm gonna go look through all the tier 3 spells I can make, and I'm gonna figure some stuff out. Tier 3 magic unlocked, and a new pet Robin, I guess. Day 71, I started working on tier 3 glyphs. The first of which that I made was Burst. This would make spells apply to everything in an area where they land in the shape of a big sphere. And when you combine that with the Ice Burst glyph that I made earlier, you get a spell like this. I used the Summon Hostile glyph that I got earlier to create test dummies, and this spell one-shots even a witch, meaning it definitely does good damage. However, it was limited by the AoE glyph that I had right now, but I was gonna work on better ones soon. Next, I made Expand, which would make mobs larger, but with a much higher limit than the Resize glyph that I used at tier 2. I upgraded both my Shrink and Grow wands and then tested them, and yeah, this was pretty sick. And a little scary. The big mobs were really fast, and I probably shouldn't have been playing around too much, but yeah. The next glyph that I made was Hex, which would increase all damage taken while the mob's under an effect like fire or static or something. It wasn't the most flashy or noticeable, but I could add that to my Wildfire or Ice Burst spells to make them deal even more damage. Most of the other glyphs that I wanted to make at this point would require me to fight more bosses, except for one that I saw. Summon Herobrine. This glyph didn't even have a description, which made me very curious. And if you've used this mod before and you know what this one does, then you already know exactly what's about to happen. Day 72, I made the glyph and I had to go try it out. Okay, what does this do? Hold on, Herobrine. I'll just do a projectile Summon hero. What does this do? I can amplify it a lot? Do I want to do that? Is that safe? Is this gonna hurt me? It better not, dude. I'm on hardcore mode. Okay. Hero grind. You know, that's about what I expected to happen. I am back once again. I'm gonna remove all the amplify. Go. Okay, so that's good. That's a good spell. Yeah, that's a good spell. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, if I'm ever in a pinch, I will be summoning Hero Brian. That's a good idea. Sure, dude. You know, some might say that that's the strongest spell that I have access to, and others would say that it's the weakest. Back home, I used one of my totems of undying to create a summon Vex glyph, which, yeah, it would summon Vex to fight for me. I was now kind of out of glyphs that I could make without more boss fights. Though I did rework my explosion spell to use burst instead of chaining to make it able to destroy stuff even better. However, I can make it even better than that by getting an upgraded AoE glyph, but that required me to fight the Earth Mage boss, which I already had the stuff for pretty much. I just made the tablet and everything, and then I flew off to take it on. Okay, Mr. Earth Mage, if that is your real name. Actually, you probably have a name. Alright. Augmented with the Earth Essence. I think I'm going to smoke this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I think Ice Burst is very good. I'm hoping. We're gonna actually see how strong it is, like, right now. Okay, here we go. Activate is Ice Burst. Oh, wait. Mana Barrier. Mana Shield. There we go. Ice Burst. Oh, you are very... Okay. I mean, if you're a sword guy, you have to reach me before you can damage me, buddy. Bro, are you just a sword guy? You're not gonna get to me. Man, oh, I have homing on this thing. I forgot. Homing spell. I missed. Okay, well, don't shoot it like that. Get away. Oh my god. Why am I even out here? How did I get out here? How did I get outside? I don't even know, but it saved my life. Jesus. Dude, I'm still have gravity. What is happening? Die. Yeah, homing spell. Die. Nick, Man of Steel. You're dead, bozo. L. What was that? Oh. Die. Okay, Jesus. Okay. How did I get out of the thing? I don't have anything that teleports me if I get low HP this time. I have a totem of undying, but it didn't activate. I just got out of the domain. Is it this, dude? Did this push me out? Did he cast a spell that, like, raised the land below my feet and it happened to push me out? Because if so, I appreciate it, man. That kind of saved my life. I'm not gonna lie. I was almost dead. I almost died. Well, no, I almost activated my totem. I probably would have killed him before I died, maybe. Maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know. I'll take my Earth Soul, though. I appreciate that. Because now with the Earth Soul, if I'm not mistaken, and combined with the Flame and the Frost Soul, I need more mana diamonds. Oh, gosh. Okay, Mana Diamond, and now I just go Earth Soul, Flame Soul, Frost Soul, and I put the Mana Diamond in the middle, and now I can make a Triune Elemental Soul, and what this can do is it can make better glyphs. Oh, that's a lot of Mana Diamonds. What the? Specifically, I can make, like, I already have this one. I unlocked this one by just pure luck, which isn't even very good. It's like, it's for PvP. Actually, no. It is for PvE. If I had this spell, I wouldn't die. If I had this spell, I wouldn't die to the mages. I am going to have to make that. Well, I couldn't have made it until now, though, because it needs 4 of these. But I have it anyway, because I unlocked it on my own. And yeah, I should make this for the next mage boss. Okay, then I just did a firework star. Okay, I have a glyph of AoE. I now need more mana diamonds. Okay, and now I can go to tier 3, AoE 2, toss this, and my 1 elemental soul. AoE 2. That is... I mean, I could just buff all my spells now. Everything uses AoE, because Ray can go further away with an AoE. Chain Lightning, AoE 2, AoE 2. Mining, AoE 2. Ice Burst can be even larger now. AoE 2 and AoE 2 on this one as well. Actually, this one can only be AoE 1. This one doesn't matter much. AoE 2, AoE 2. My destruction spell can go even further. My army of blocks. Maybe I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. I'm gonna try my new explosion now. My AoE 2 buffed explosion. So this was the hole that I made with the exact same spell with AoE 1. Let's cast this over... Cast it right over there. Is it lagging? Oh my god. Yeah, it was lagging a little bit, I think. I think it might lag when I cast it. I might need to shrink it. Do I have to shrink it? Yo, Wildfire. Ice Burst. Enjoy that Ice Burst, enchanted skeleton. You're despawned. Bro, did it actually like lag the game? That's huge. I don't want it to lag though. Oh, no, it does not lag. It's good, I think. No, that creeper's floating. Okay, no, it lags a little bit. That's a mutant creeper. Yo, mutant creeper, I'll show you a real explosion, you know what I'm saying? Does it kill the mutant creeper? Oh God, my leap didn't work. You know, in hindsight, not my brightest move. If that creeper spotted me during the lag, I might have died. I have no idea. It could have killed me, and that would have been very sad, and I would have been upset. It did kill the mutant creeper though, or what's more likely is the knockback from that launched it into the stratosphere and it despawned, which is much funnier. What if I did it like this instead, where there's more AoE on the burst? It's not less laggy. It's also smaller. Okay. So what if instead I just made the explosions bigger? Okay, yeah, making the explosions bigger is the trick. It's a little less laggy and it's way more destructive. Oh shoot, I just cast one over there somewhere, I think. Uh-oh. Dude, yeah, that's sick. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what we need in our life. Also, I just saw a mutant zombie. I had a goal earlier. I wanted to make a mutant zombie really big, but I'm kind of scared to do so because what if he kills me? I'm gonna make him, oh, okay, I'm scared. I'm actually like very nervous. I made these guys like stronger in this mod pack for no reason. Okay, I'm gonna make him big. Large mutant zombie, it's your time. Holy, dude, that thing could just kill me whenever it wants to. I'm gonna cast, oh God, okay, I can't actually hit it. Ice Burst, two of them. Ice Burst? This is a homing spell, it should work. I'm no longer convinced that I can kill that mutant zombie, but what I can do is I can shrink him back down, I think. Shrink him. Oh, he despawned. Yeah, this is great. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out my next goal. We are popping off right now. We are so strong. Look at this. I am God. Look, this is incredible. Okay, I'm gonna go home. All right, with all my spells upgraded to tier 3, I would need to face the stronger level of mage boss to make much else. Though there was one that I could make called Split, which would just add a projectile to each cast, which wasn't too useful right now, but I made it just so I wouldn't have to later. And for right now, I wanted to go to the end. I didn't trust my armor or damage enough to take on the higher level mages. I wanted to make my next set of armor, which needed netherite. Also, with Chorus Fruit, I'd be able to upgrade my armor to the higher tier, getting better thread slots and therefore getting better spell power, so I wanted to get that. So yeah, I would need netherite and I would need to go to the end. Because I needed blaze rods and also some tier 3 glyphs needed wither skulls, I had to do a nether fortress first. I got 2 skulls pretty much instantly because I had like 5 luck levels on my spell. That did make me realize just how bad my mana regen was though, because this spell cost a bunch of mana and having to wait so long to recharge it really wasn't great. I would be able to work on that whenever I get better armor though. I wasn't too worried about the skulls right now, so once I had a decent amount of blaze rods, I focused on netherite. I tried a few different spells to dig tunnels, but I couldn't really figure out a good one. So instead, I just used my giant explosion spell to carve massive craters at the bottom of the nether. This let me use a chain break spell to mine all the netherite left behind without issue. I was also able to make an evaporate spell because apparently those work on lava. Of all the times in this video, this is the first time that I truly felt like a cool mage that can make a spell for any scenario. By the time I got up to 45 ancient debris, I figured I was probably good for anything I need to make, so I headed home. Day 75, I started smelting the debris, and I figured that I might as well work on the better BattleMage armor now before heading to the end. I would need these red scarlet shards, which were just an ore that generates in caves. So I headed underground and just mined all that I saw, pretty quickly getting up to 42 shards. I crafted those into blocks, and then I imbued them with source to turn them into elite source gems. And I used those to craft an elite mage bloom seed, which I bone mealed for elite mage blooms. These can make the fibers needed to turn netherite armor into elite battle mage armor, which is what I did on day 76. I made diamond armor and I got prot 3 or 4 on every piece. Then I made more smithing templates and then I upgraded the full set to netherite. And finally I infused each piece with the elite mage bloom fibers until I had the full set. And there we go. Let me go ahead. Let me remove this from my cosmetic slot. And now we look incredible. This armor looks amazing. This might be the best armor set I've ever seen in a mod. I'm not gonna lie. It looks so good. This looks incredible. And it gives me good stats too. Oh, I need to upgrade it. I haven't upgraded it yet. Oh, shoot. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Yeah. And now there we go. Every piece is now upgraded to tier 2. I need to get my threads. Give me these. Okay, let me put the chest plate here now. Oh God. Let me put in the spell power and the shocking that I had. And is that all that I had? I had warding on this one, right, okay. Put that there, put warding in there, and there we go. Now we have our threads back in, we have good enchantments. Not ideal enchantments, honestly. I have no mana regen. How bad is that? Oh no, that's pretty awful. No, I need mana regen before I do anything. Oh, jeez. Okay, but I have this now. I'm gonna go get mana regen, probably from a villager, and then we're good to go. Yeah, I headed to a village and started resetting librarians for the enchantments that I wanted. I got mana regen pretty quick, and now I wanted mana boost, which took forever, but I finally got mana boost 3 on day 77. Back home, I put mana regen 3 on all of my armor, which took all my levels to do, so mana boost would have to wait until after the dragon. Next, I upgraded my backpack from gold all the way up to netherite because I had plenty of stuff and I could afford it. I was now almost as geared as I could possibly be without going to the end, so I went outside to hunt enderman that night, which is when I tested just how strong my ice burst spell was. I'm gonna ice burst that guy, and I'm going to one-shot him. Okay, don't hit the spider. Fine. Get that guy. I one-shot him. Oh, I'm the greatest to ever do it. Bro, he died. He died in 1. I'm simply too strong. How do I get that? I've never known how to get this item. You could put it on your head. How do I get it, though? Give me it. Dang it. I don't know how to get that, man. Whatever. I smoked that guy. Okay, I'm going back to my enderman hunt now. Goodbye. Yeah, if I could one-shot mutant creepers, it could kill almost anything. Probably. I kept hunting enderman until the end of that night and got to 14 pearls. My spell basically had looting 4 with all the luck glyphs it had, so it really wasn't even that hard. Day 78, I made a bunch of glass bottles to gather dragon's breath, and then I made a spell called Dragon Slayer, which I just made to have a bunch of wind shear damage. Since that glyph just did damage to things in the air, I figured the dragon was the perfect target for it. And now, at long last, I threw an eye and I headed for the stronghold. Along the way, I found this insane looking ruin in a magic forest. I didn't really want to get distracted though, so I just wrote down the coordinates and I would come back later. Though, it turns out that structure was actually right by the stronghold. I dug down, entered the stronghold, and pretty immediately found 2 mini bosses guarding the place. A few chain lightnings, a spike spell, and an ice burst later, they went down with these. There were some mini boss witches later too, and fighting those made me realize just how much stronger my ice burst spell was compared to my other spells. Against the first witch, Spike did maybe 20% of their health, but against the second one, Ice Burst literally one-shot it. However, it unfortunately also bugged out in the stronghold and got water all over the place, so I would just save that for emergencies. Throughout the stronghold, there was some pretty good loot. I got a few tier 1 glyphs that I would probably never use, and a bunch of magic mob drops that I probably didn't need at this point, but I mean, it was appreciated. After a while of not being able to find the portal, I just took the destructive approach. One solid nuke and a bit of lag later, the stronghold was cleared and the portal room was in sight. I put my eyes in and I headed to the end. What? I'm lagging. Oh, I crashed. Hello? I totally did not just crash upon entering the end. Well, I'm here now. Wow, I didn't think it was gonna work. It said error upon generating new world chunk, and now I'm here again. It kind of looks like it generated wrong. I feel like it wasn't supposed to generate like this. Why does it look like this? No, I can see why there was an error generating chunk. Why does the end look the way that it looks? What happened to the terrain? It's all weird looking, jagged. It's all jagged. Okay, I want to see if my Dragon Slayer spell can actually damage the drag. Oh, it can. I'm so good at this game. I knew that would work. I didn't, but I did. I do now. Can I hit those? I can't. How can I hit those? My basic damage spell? No. Mining? No. Chain lightning? No. Wildfire? No. Ice burst? No. Explosion! You know what? That'll do it. Yeah. Okay, I need to blow up all these things because they're kind of annoying. Explosion, 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 explosion. Uh-oh. Oh, she'll come back. She'll come back. She's back. Yeah. Okay, if I hit this dragon directly with the explosion, it might just send it into outer space and it'll never come back. So I need to not do that. That was scary. Explosion, explosion. Explosion. What a sick spell. Oh, I got that one too. Sick. We're done. Okay, we're not done. Hold on. Oh, wildfire doesn't count as me hitting it. Wildfire is just fire damage. I actually don't get aggroed if I do that. I'm gonna let night vision wear off. I hate this stuff. All right, night vision's gone. Okay, there's a mutant Enderman over there. I don't know where it went. I need to not aggro that guy. Dude, the dragon is like down here. Ice burst. Ice burst. Oh, man. All right. I need you to go back in the sky. Dragon Slayer. Dude, I'm cooking it. Oh, holy. This spell does exactly what I thought it was going to do. It cooks the dragon. Look at this. This is so free. Dude, usually the dragon is immune to magic, but this particular spell is able to hit it. This is so sick. Oh, dragon breath. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay. Okay, I have 7, but I need more. I need more. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Oh, it's up there? Can I even get this? Yeah. Can you just put some more on the ground, please? No? Okay, I think 13 dragon breath should be good. I'm scared of that mutant enderman over there. It will kill me if it sees me. All right, I'm gonna kill the dragon, I think. I think we're good. 13 dragon breath should be fine. Goodbye, dragon. Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer. Goodbye, bozo. Easy game, dude. Easy game. What can I say? I might be the greatest to ever do it. What is this? Dragon essence. Yeah, that makes sense. What is... Okay. Look at all the stuff that I've earned, all the XP. Give me this thing too. Bang! Dragon egg. Not used for anything. It never is. For now, I'm gonna go to the outer end. Wherever that may be. Yeah. Outer end. What's good, outer end? No, the outer end looks all weird too. Why does it look like this? Okay, I want to find chorus fruit. What in the world? Okay, yeah, no, I think the end literally corrupted because of the crash that I had. Well, I mean, the real end is over here. I'm just gonna go over here. This looks incredible. Look at this. Chorus fruit. Oh, it's like trees. Okay. Bang. There we go, dude. Oh, do I also need ender pearls? Okay, I also need ender pearls or weird ender pearls from different enderman kind. Whatever. All of you must die. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm not. All right, that should be enough ender pearls for now, I think. Hopefully. I'm gonna go find like one end city because like why not, right? Why not? I'm gonna go do one end city because I just want to know what they have. Bro, okay, no, I really want to blow one of these up. Hold on, I have to. Look at this giant rock. Oh wait, what giant rock? Am I right, dude? Yeah. That's pretty cool. I love blowing stuff up. Sorry, it's fun. Bear! Bear! Yo, this thing's sick! No, how do I get you? Mind control spell. Mind control spell. This tames if they're tameable. Are you tameable? No. Oh, wait. Okay, no, I did get you, but you're not tameable. Oh, no. What did I just aggro? What is that thing? I'm sorry, my friend. I don't know what you are, but I can't tame you. Ice burst. No, my guy! I killed him. Yeah, die, you stupid Enderman fraud. Oh, he's teleporting me. Okay, he also does a lot of damage, or like he did before, or something did a lot of damage. Bro, I killed my little guy. I was gonna make him a huge or something, and I wanted that thing. I liked that guy. Whatever. Dungeon. Oh, God apple, yo! Good stuff, brother. I actually did a God apple for... Yeah, for a spell that gives me absorption. I don't really know if I need absorption, but like I might as well add that to my healing wand, right? And make it like a pseudo god apple. That's my theory anyways, my game theory. End ship! This is not your standard end ship. What is this? What is, no, you're gonna go away. I don't know what you're gonna spawn. Phantoms, oh, absolutely not. Not in my house. They didn't spawn anything, they're so slow. What kind of loot they got though? Meh. Oh, I mean, like, on one hand, this chest looks awesome. On the other hand, I just don't need any of it. I don't need any of this at all. Fortune pickaxe? I mean, I'll take that. Mine will never break anyways, sure. Hey, who hit me? Did you come through the floor? You can't do that. Oh, no, you're Vex. I thought you were Phantoms. My bad. You can do that. My mistake. Oh, you're right there. Got you. Yeah, so like this is like not actually that good of loot. Like it's good, but like I just don't need it anymore. You never need this stuff when you get to the end. It's crazy. Okay, well there's nothing actually here. This is cool, but I don't need it. I'm going to go onwards. End tower. Okay. Ender chest. Oh, there's one chest at the very top. Look at that. With some ender pearl, I'll take those, and some popped fruit. Love fruit. Show me a city. Or just show me nothing. That's cool too. Yo, I kind of want to kill a mutant enderman. Bro, where's the stuff? Where did the end go? Nah, my end is bugged. There's nothing. I actually feel terrified. I don't know where the void is. Oh, I'm very low. Oh, there's a mutant enderman. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna fire ice burst. Dang, he's immune. He's immune because oh, what in the what? When did he get this move? I can't kill them. I can't see, obviously. Okay, okay. I need to, like, while I'm in the air, change my ice burst to a ray type spell. Or I could just jump really high and despawn the mutant enderman because I'm stupid. Yeah, I forgot about that feature where things despawn. Okay, we're workshopping right now. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, I'm very close to not screwing this up. Okay, hold on. I need to change my ice burst to a ray type spell. That way it can hit enderman. Because now, yeah, it doesn't really work. Never mind. Because okay, they teleport if they're suffocated. Got it. Okay. Okay, mutant enderman. Next one that spawns, you might be cooked. You know, real quick, before I encounter another mutant enderman, I'm gonna make another testing spell. I don't need Dragon Slayer anymore. This is not a final spell, but earlier I got lightning, which will give enemies shocked, and then it'll deal more damage for every lightning bolt thereafter. So my thought is I do lightning bolt, delay, lightning, and then this should give them shocked level 3, which is the maximum level. So then I amplify. So I guess I can just amplify this one. Delay, lightning, amplify. Boom. This should be good. I want to see if it's actually good, though. Let me try on like a normie enderman. Well, no, because he teleported away. But he didn't aggro, and there is a mutant enderman here to try it on. Oh, he's getting cooked. Oh, because the smite hit the block, not the enderman just now when I hit it before. Wait, I can cook this guy. Die, bozo. Come back here, mutant enderman that's so scared of me. So afraid. Spike. I'll spike you so you can't move. He's dead. I did it. Oh, I cooked you. Got him, dude. Are these attacks, are they gonna hurt me? I'm actually like deathly afraid of whatever's happening right now. No, I'm good. He didn't drop anything. In hindsight, I killed him with lightning, so I guess he wouldn't. God, no. That's fine, though. I conquered a mutant enderman. I'm okay with it. I'll be real. I'm chill. I just want to find an end city so I can leave. You know, I do have this compass. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll just use this compass. Yeah. End city over here. And there it is. It's not a really big one. Yeah, look at these guys. I just see someone. Who's the archmage? Who are you? Yeah, look at these mimics. Oh, they're all pretending to be me, but you can't cast my spells. They're trying to wear my armor and stuff. They're mimics. That's what they're supposed to be. Yeah, buddy. My book doesn't do melee damage. Nice try. This mimic cream is cool. You can dupe any item in the game, or any item that has durability. It's like any tool. I wonder if it would work on the mage spell book. You have to have 8 of it. I'm gonna try and get more. I'm gonna get a full set of 8 and see if I can dupe my spell book. Because I'm not gonna lie, a second spell book would be kind of sick. Okay, I have 6. I also want to kill that archmage. The archmage is here. Oh my god. Okay. Ice burst. Oh, your HP's gone. Haha, bye, idiot. Oh no, it glitched out. He was casting a spell. What are these fireballs? Dude, I caught his spell in the ice burst. That's kind of sick, right? And I get some of these arrows that I can use for a enchanter's bow later. Sure. Oh, there we go. My last mimic cream. Okay, cool. I have 8 of this now. Can it dupe this spell book? No, yeah, I didn't think so. It has to have durability. So I can't actually dupe anything fun, but I could dupe my pickaxe. I could dupe my armor. Wait, I could dupe the threads in my armor, but there's no point in doing that because like you can only have one of a given thread at a time. You can't stack them. See, I actually just can't dupe anything worthwhile. Where'd I get a mending book? I mean, that's fine. I don't need to be able to. It was gonna be fun if I could dupe the spell book, but I can't. Okay, well, that's enough of the end for me. I don't think there's much more for me here right now. No, that's for me. I want this guy. You have no idea. Sir, I'm gonna make you really tiny so you can't be a threat. Dude, you're so cute now. Can you please get in this cage? I knew it. You can't. I want him to be mine. I can't do it. There's nothing in my mod pack to get this guy. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll have to kill you. I'm so sorry. What did you drop? Warthog meat and a warthog shell piece. Netherite. Oh my yo. Okay, well with that, I'm gonna go home. I am almost ready to fight those boss mages. Day 81, I upgraded all my armor to tier 3. The elite battle mage armor had 2 tier 3 thread slots. One of them I was gonna leave as spell power because I wanted to hit as hard as possible, but the other one I had a thread that I wanted to make. Day 82, I used a Totem of Undying, a Phantom Membrane, and 2 essences to create the Thread of Undying. This would give me a passive Totem of Undying that refreshes every time that I sleep, which just seemed like a no-brainer to me. However, yeah, it had to be used in a tier 3 thread slot, so I couldn't use that slot for anything else. Next, I used that God Apple that I got to make the Absorption Glyph and added that to my heal mirror, so now it gives 5 extra hearts. Between that and the Thread of Undying, I figured that Mana Shield was a little bit overkill, so I decided to replace that with a mirror for Simple Domain. This spell would literally just stop me from getting hit from the boss mage's domains, which were by far their most deadly spells, so I figured this would be important to fight the stronger mages. Then I added Mana Boost 3 to my armor because I could afford it now, and on day 83, it was time to focus on the boss mages. There were 3 more mages to take on, one of which was the hardest, and I had to do that one last. And each one that I take out would give me access to some of the strongest glyphs in the mod. I made all the mana diamonds and stuff that I would need for the first one, flew off, and it was time to face the Lightning Mage. Okay, this is the spot. I think I'm gonna try and tame that rhino to assist me in this fight. That is my idea. So, I'm gonna go a little bit away from that rhino so it does not die in the event this mage uses a domain expansion. I'm gonna hit him with Tablet of Summon Mage. I'm hoping to just delete this guy, honestly. Let's go Triune Elemental Soul. Let's go Air Essence. And this should now be augmented to create the Lightning Mage boss fight. I'm gonna rely pretty heavily on Ice Burst. It's my only super strong spell. It's actually insanely powerful. And I imagine Chain Lightning may not do amazing against this guy. Who knows? Here we go. I need to have my Simple Domain ready. Go. All right, I'm trying to trigger Wildfire first. Holy fast. Okay, leap. Oh, nice domain, bozo. Perfect. Okay, Rhino. We can make this. Let's go. Come on. I'm lagging. What are you doing? What does that spell? Oh, it's lightning. Okay, cool. That was not normal lightning. Wildfire. Mythic Beast. Ice Burst. Oh my. Ice Burst. Okay. Oh, you dodge it. That's really awful. That poor gazelle. I'm so sorry. Okay, this thing has a lot more HP than the other boss fights. You Rhino. Okay, good. You're mine. Assist me. Come on. Ice Burst. That attack did damage. I don't have a lot of food. I'm stupid. Golden apples. Ice Burst. Come on. Land it. Come on. Hit it. Come on, brother. Spell. Okay. It keeps dodging my Ice Burst. Elephant! Armored elephant! Perfect timing! You're mine! Come here. Oh god. My health. Okay, I have a Totem of Undying equipped, and I have the thread, so I should be fine, I think. Elephant, help me! No! Simple Domain. It's not working. Okay, I have to just, like, survive. Oh, okay. Am I crazy, or did the Simple Domain effect not work? I got hit for so much damage. Yo, Elephant, you're my friend, right? Army of blocks. That's a good idea, actually. Okay, no, I can't let you despawn. Grass, go. Grass, your time to shine. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Okay, Grass, it was not your time to shine. Now it is, though. Go get him. Let's go. Pop off. Dude. Okay, no, summons aren't gonna work. Summons are out to play here. It's simply going to be, I'm gonna spike. But you're in the air. Oh, but you're not right now. Okay, when you're on the ground, Spike is... No, Spike spawns in the air. Fantastic news. Wildfire. Oh, nice. That did not hit me. What? Oh, it's Echoing Projectile. That's like a shape that'll like constantly cast as it flies through the air. I didn't know that. Whoa, that's scary. That was not you. What did I... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm half. Oh, my heal spell is so goated. And there's your domain expansion. Wasted. Perfect. Dude, look at that. Like, literally, I would be dead in there. I would be dead. Look at that. Actually, I have Simple Domain, so I wouldn't be dead, but it could have killed me. I don't know. Wildfire, Chain Lightning, Ice Burst. Goodbye. GG's. Let's go. Is this affected by looting? No, okay, it's not. I'm glad. I got the full 12, too. I got the best RNG roll. Let's go, dude. That was not that bad, but when I got hit, I got hit, like, for a lot. I think Simple Domain might have saved my life. In that first domain where I couldn't get out, well, I guess it was the second domain, but the domain that I got stuck in that I couldn't get out of, that could have just killed me. I also did not realize I was low on food. I gotta get more food. Actually, I have bread. That'll work. But I did get Lightning Souls. I can make lightning armor. I don't really want to do all this. I don't tier 4 slot. No, I don't care. I also want the drip. I want to look like this. I like this armor. It is my favorite. Okay, I could make this, which grants the user flight. Hot take, I think flying is so boring in survival. I'm not going to make that, okay? I get it. I know. I should make it. I think flying is incredibly boring in survival. I think it nullifies the whole game. Even leap is a little bit too easy for me to get away from stuff. I don't like flying. I'm not going to make that. But what else can I do? This is what I want. Divine Smite. This can go with that smite spell I was trying in the end. It can like, I can add shock, and I can use Divine Smite to just nuke them. All right, let me see if I can make that real quick. Let's see. I should already have the air essences in the chest. Yeah, they're gonna go there. I throw 3 lightning souls, and now I just need a copper rod. Bada bing. Bada boom. Divine Smite. It's time to make a new spell. Divine Smite sounds kind of godly. I'm gonna go real edgy. I'm gonna name this Wrath of God. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna name it Divine Wrath. That's a good name. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make this Array AoE. I'm gonna make it Lightning. So lightning, if this adds a level of shock, my thread makes it shocked 2. I should then just be able to, I want to make this a chain spell, kinda. No, I already have, no, I don't think I want to. I already have like a million chain spells. Actually, I only have 2 now, but still. Delay, Divine Smite, AoE, Amplify. How strong is this gonna be? Does this, okay, hold on. There's these things in the mod called bangles. Do these actually increase the damage? Boost damage of your air spells. Wait, I should make this. I'm gonna test it without that first, so I can like get a good read on how strong it is. Where's like a real test subject? Llamas have a lot of HP. Well, they died. That's a good sign. Bro, is day 84 now? There's not a good test subject to hit with this. You know what? I could test it on the next boss. I'm just gonna get the air bangle. Hold on. End crystal. Okay. I make Ring of Potential. End crystal. Ring. Okay, cool. Okay, and then I go air, piston, this. This will make my air spells stronger. That includes, like, I assume Divine Smite counts, Lightning counts, and Chain Lightning will also count. This is all air, quote-unquote, damage. Oh, and I'm faster. Yeah. That's cool, too. Look at that, movement speed. Well, now all I need is another one of these. My FOV is still weird. All right, there's my Elemental Soul. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go fight the boss. Like, why not, right? I'm ready. All right, so this one, oh, I don't have the essence for it. Oh, I'm stupid. This one needs Conjuration Essence. All right, boom, Conjuration Essence, and now I think we're good to fight this boss. My plan last time of using the wildlife to assist me did not go very well because the rhinoceros did not want the smoke. I could summon Vex, though. The blocks are, I think, just like, I think they got power crept, bro. They're just not good anymore. I'm gonna go Vex. Self, summon Vex. Extend time. I can't even enhance them. This is just it. All right. Ritual Brazier, Tablet of Summon Mage, Conjuration Essence, Elemental Soul. Let me make sure I have Simple Domain at the ready. Golden Apple at the ready. Go. All right, Vex, here we go. Now or never. Don't die. Don't die. Just don't die. Whatever I gotta do, don't. Oh, you look sick. I just hit one of my Vex. I just killed. Oh, my Vex are. What is that? What is happening? Die. Divine Smite. Oh, that does huge damage. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chain. Oh my god. I would have died. Maybe through totem. I don't. Can you die through totem? Ice burst. Please die to this. Oh, you can't teleport like the ice one or like the lightning one. Oh, you're such a bozo. Oh my god. You can summon meteors, but you can't teleport out of ice burst. The poor butterfly. I'm so sorry, butterfly. You did not deserve all that. I'm so sorry. Die, bozo. Matthew. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Also, okay, all I wanna say is that Ice Burst was one-shotting bosses before, right? Watch this damage difference. That's a full Ice Burst, and this is the Divine Wrath spell. That is crazy damage. I can't kill him with it, though. I cannot kill enemies with that, because if I kill mobs with this spell, it'll delete their items, because it's lightning. Spike. Goodbye. Oh, you're still alive. Awkward. Sorry about that. You're snared right now, so you can't move. Bye. Okay, you're alive. Okay, this moderate. Oh, he healed. How did you heal? He was more damaged than that, no? Goodbye, buddy. Oh, you know what? You can do that first. I'll kill you afterwards, I guess. I'll wait for that to be done. I wasn't even in that. Why'd he even do that, honestly? No. Okay, why does he summon guys that are just gonna drop meteors on their head and kill them? That's so weird, bro. Die to Ice Burst. Later. Okay, Ancient Souls. That guy was easy, kinda. Okay. If any of them ever use like the tracking spell, like the homing projectile, like this one right here, the tracks, I'm just dead. That poor hamster. I'm so sorry, dude. I was going for the chicken. Okay, but now I can make the Awakened Elemental Soul, which is used for the final mage boss. I can make Thread of Immortality. It'll give me mana, it'll give me absorption hearts over time, but I can't make it yet. I need another God Apple. And I can more importantly make Meteor Swarm, which sounds exciting. I don't know how good it's gonna be. I assume it's like what he did just now, which did this. It did this and insta-killed his full netherite armor skeletons. So I have a feeling it might be pretty good. And then with the Awakened Soul, yeah, I can make AoE 3, Accelerate 3, Extend Time 3, and also my own Domain spell, which is like what he was doing. What those do, I think, is like it makes a big dome, and then anything in the dome takes the spell. Like the spell gets cast on it over and over and over and over again. I don't even think I need that, but maybe I'll just make it for fun. I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna go home. And let me test out this Meteor Swarm. Take 3 of these, 2 of these, and a fire charge. Bang! Learn the Meteor Swarm. Okay. Propagates the rest. Wait, the meteor propagates the rest of the spell upon crashing. Wait, and the higher it falls from, the more Amplify gets added to the spell. So say I had these meteors falling. I add, let's do AoE sensitive pierce just to get an idea of what that does. And say I want these to, let's just do ignite to get an idea as to what the spell does. I'm curious. Where is ignite? Right there. Okay. So what's this gonna do? Okay, yeah, it drops a big thing of meteors, and those meteors will cast a spell on everything in the area. Which is why it was exploding, is his meteors had explosion on them. Okay. How do I make it go higher up? Is that pierce? It's bounce. Oh, pierce makes it bounce? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, what does AoE do? AoE is the height that it falls from. Okay, so AoE will add amplified things to the spell. So I'm kind of curious. Because if I make these fall, and then I say I do burst sensitive AoE. Okay, let me do burst sensitive AoE. Conjure water, freeze, ice burst AoE. Because ice burst has to be like bigger, it'll glitch out. So what happens here? I can't tell. Is this doing damage? Does this do damage? Yes, it just happens so fast you can't even see anything happen. Well, that's kind of not cool. I wanted to see something happen. No, okay, that's not what I want. What should I make this do? What is propagate plane? I got this earlier. So if I have a plane, and then I make it meteor, and then I make this AoE, and let's just make it divine smite. Huh. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, the issue there is that mobs have iframes. I just don't think this is going to be that good. To be honest, I just don't think it's that good. Because all it does is it adds an extra step to the spell resolving. But like, if I just had that strike lightning twice, it would have just done the same thing, right? I don't think this does much. I might just not be seeing the vision. Let's just, you know what? Let's just entertain what that guy was doing, right? Which was burst, sensitive, AoE, 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 meteor swarm, explosion, AoE. Let's entertain what he was cooking up. Oh my god, I made a mistake. My PC. Oh, my life is flashing before my eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh. Oh my god. Is it gonna be done this year? It's been going for 8. It's still going. What have I done? It's still going. Okay, no, it stopped. It stopped. So that was crazy, right? Can we all agree that was crazy? Yeah, look at that bear. He's like, bruh, what just happened? Dude, that was the coolest thing I've ever done. I think in my life, maybe. Wait, why did that happen? I get that this makes a lot of bombs, right? This would make like, let me just try like, instead of explosion. Okay, let's just do conjure water, delay. Let's do delay, evaporate, AoE, just to make sure it goes away. Okay, like just to visualize the amount of meteors that we had, it was about like this. That's not that water's staying there, I guess. But this isn't that much. So why did it explode so much? That was awesome. Scary, but I thought my world was done for. I thought my house was gonna get blown up. But like, say I just had Meteor Swarm with the 2 AoE, or like the AoEs, explosion, AoE on the explosion, right? Say I just had this without the burst. What happens? One meteor, and it explodes. Okay, so yeah, how did this happen? No, I'm keeping that spell. I'm keeping that spell. I'm renaming it to Apocalypse. This was my mountain that I like to test stuff on. This was important. I'm gonna go find a structure. Hold on. Yeah. You know, this village has served me very well. It has gotten me many things that I need. It is actually the only... That's a mutant creeper. You know what, mutant creeper? Enjoy getting caught in the blast, bozo. All right. Y'all get a good look at this village, okay? This is what we have right now is a mutant creeper over there. In fact, he is going to be the star of the show. He loves explosions. He should be a fan of this. There it goes. Hey, there it is. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging. I should have backed up my world before doing this. I'm lagging so hard, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where'd the creeper go? Like, I guess the first meteor that lands explodes, and the knockback from the explosion sends the rest of the meteors all over the place. But it still feels like they're exploding like more than I feel like some of them are like exploding and then bouncing. Maybe when they get knocked back by an explosion, they then explode. So they explode without being consumed so they can keep going. This was the village. The village is gone. I mean, there's this part of it, I guess. This might just be the best day of my life. It might be, honestly. This is so sick. I want to do it one more time. It's so fun. Yeah, I want to do this magical forest. Yeah, I'm going to hit this magical forest with the shmove. Okay, the lag has stopped. Dude. Life finds a way? What did I do? Encounter a reptile that's been long gone from the surface of the earth but not from beneath it? What did I do? What did I do? I killed something. I'm sorry. Look how deep it went and it's still going. Look how many meteors are still falling. Yeah, I'm going to name this Armageddon. I think that is the only valid way to name this spell. Okay, well, I think we found my new explosion equivalent. Like, okay, explosion is not quite the same use, though. Like, if we compare my other explosion spell, like, that's destructive, sure. But what? Okay, this is blowing my mind. Okay, I need to go prepare for the final mage boss so I can see what that spell's gonna do. I'm gonna go home. Day 86, I made the Awakened Elemental Soul, which was needed for the final mage boss. Then I made one of the Triune Souls, which I was gonna use to make a better Extend Time glyph, but I had to wait on more source to generate. And while waiting, I made the glyph for Summon Undead. I went out and tested it, and basically I can use Amplify to upgrade the weapon the skeletons have, and Split to spawn more of them at once. I opted for a few skeletons with enchanted netherite axes, and I figured that should be enough to help me at least a little bit. I wasn't able to figure out how to get netherite armor like the boss one had though, not really sure what that was. I spent the rest of that night moving source and making mana diamonds, and on day 87 I was able to make Extend Time 2. I put a ton of those into my simple domain mirror, and now instead of 12 seconds, it lasts about 22 seconds. Not amazing, but I figured that I might need it to survive this boss fight. And speaking of boss fight, it was time to face the strongest mage boss in the game. Alright, I think this location will do. I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. Yeah, get rid of all this grass. There we go. Brazier. Let me make sure I have the skeleton squad ready to come out. Bang, bang. Alright, activate this and the very scary mage guy will spawn. Okay, so every mage boss has been significantly harder than the last. Oh, that bird is good luck. Ho-Oh from Pokemon. Good luck. Okay. Yeah, every boss has been harder than the last by a significant amount, and even the beginning ones are pretty difficult. They do good damage, so I'm kind of scared. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna activate heal now to get my absorption hearts that never go away because there's not a buff for them. They're just there. Go. Okay, here we go. Simple domain, skeleton squad, squadron. Get him, squad. Get him. Mess him up, squad. What are you doing, squad? No. Are they alive? Oh my God. Squad? Oh, they're dead. Is this his domain? Why is it constantly shooting spell? Why did it do that? I'm lagging. Okay, I don't know what that is. Skeleton squad. They're never gonna get him. He's in the sky, dude. Oh, my ice burst does not go very far. I turned it into a ray spell because I thought it'd be like easier to hit, but it's not easier to hit. Okay, Divine Wrath. I'm gonna rely on Divine Wrath for this, I guess. It's good damage, right? Oh, was that skeletons? Some of those? Yo. I need chain lightning. Die, bozos. Divine Wrath. How much damage did I do? Well, that's good damage. Did he ice burst me? I just saw ice. Did he ice burst me? That's my spell. I made that up that I stole from the boss, kinda. Oh my god. Whoa, that keeps going. He made a tunnel. A cave diver. Get down here before you despawn. Get down. Ow! His ice burst kind of hurt though. He's not as scary as I thought. Although if I was inside the ice burst and not on the edge of it, I might die to it, to be honest. And I'm also convinced his purple, whatever that is, will just immediately kill me. Well, it'll break my totem at least. Oh my god, he aggroed a little guy. Oh, okay. But the little guy survived it. Or he summoned that. Did he summon that? What is that? How did it survive his purple, dude? Dude, I'm kind of smoking him though. I just be like leaping and I cast this and then I leap again and then I cast this. But I can't kill him with this because lightning will delete the drops. One more. Uh-oh. Oh, he's alive. Ow. Perfect time for ice burst. Die, bozo. GG's. Oh, you're so bad and I'm so good. What can I say? Dragon. That's one of those weird guys. Bro, I got 11 void souls. Okay, this can go back to homing now. I should have been homing to begin with. It would have been way better. Get ice bursted, idiot. I'm gonna ice burst that thing in the air because I want to. Okay, yeah, these just dodge. I don't even know why I'm fighting them, to be honest. Just go away. Winging it. Darn right. Get smoked, brother. Chain lightning. Okay, well, anyways, after the random whatever, I don't know. I got distracted, okay? I saw them. They look cool. I wanted to kill them. Anyways, shouts to this guy that survived whatever this was. You are kind of a god. You're, like, insane, actually. Can I put you in a box? Oh! Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go home. Yo, I got that guy in a box. Okay, where's my home thingy? Home. I can make the glyph now. Annihilate. I need to make this. Oh, yes. I can make other stuff with these too, but it's mostly just armor, and I don't even want better armor because my armor looks really cool, okay? I want to keep this armor. All right, I need chorus fruit. I need these essences. Okay, essences are being made. Void souls. And finally, the chorus fruit. There we go. Give me my glyph. I earned this. Oh, yes, dude. Okay. What spell do I draw? Skeleton Squad, you suck. Okay, I'm gonna name this Annihilation. Original name, I know. I don't know how I come up with this stuff. I'm just so creative. So I read on the mod page that this ignores invincibility frames. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do Ray. I don't know how to properly test this. Let me make a Ray. Annihilate. If it ignores invincibility frames, it's better just to do multiple annihilates rather than amplifying it, right? Oh, that's super expensive. Okay, good. I want to test this somehow. Okay, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna go find something to try this out on. I want to test it out. Okay, day 80. I'm gonna go find something to test it out on. Yo, wait, what this? Give me tiered glyph. Yes, I'll take glyphs. I don't want the scroll though. Give me these. Blink. That's like teleporting. I don't really need that because I have leap, but it's kind of cool. And filter not insect, bro. I really wanted to avoid shooting insects with my spells. That's really good, actually. Whatever. Illusioner. I could try this out on you. Annihilation. Hey, buddy. Where'd you go? He died. Oh, it's so much mana, though. Dude, that's so much mana. But I killed that guy for real. Okay, that does a lot of damage. I want to try something else, though. Let's do projectile. Let's do burst, AoE. AoE, sensitive, annihilate. I want to know what this does. How? Okay. I'm gonna shoot it. Oh, that's not that impressive to be. I thought it was gonna be a lot cooler. Yeah. So what this does is like deletes the block drops. Yeah, destroys blocks without creating items. Screw that tree, dude. That's kind of cool looking though, right? Wait, what if like instead of destruction, right? I do annihilate instead of break. Yeah, now I can just delete whatever I want to. Now it's actually destruction. I like that. What is the best way to use this? It definitely just does not combine well with most glyphs. Like there's no reason to light something on fire if they're dead, you know? A moose! Dead. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm gonna go home. What is that sound? I swear I've never gotten that before when teleporting home ever. Okay, I'm gonna let my little guy out. Yes, what up, my friend? You can live here now. I'm gonna name tag you. Your name is Franklin. You live here now. Congratulations. New friend. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go theory craft a cool spell that I can use Annihilate with, because I'm sure there are options. I'm gonna go figure one out. I'm gonna go do that. Looking through the glyphs that I can make, I came up with the idea for a very cool spell. I wasn't sure if it would even work, but if it did, it would be incredible. But it would require a glyph called Propagate Homing, which would basically create a homing projectile wherever the spell lands. For that, I would need a nether star, so back to the nether I went. I found a fortress and got my first skull there, but then I found a conveniently placed wither skeleton spawner and just farmed that instead. Once I had 3 skulls, I went back home, took out the wither, and then I made my homing glyph, which I then turned into Propagate Homing, and now it was time. Boom, okay, Propagate Homing, oh shoot. Okay, the sun is going down, which is the perfect time. I need to make this spell so I can try it. Okay. So I need to make this. How do I have to do this? I need to do burst, AoE, dampen insensitive, propagate homing, annihilate. I'll do 2. Why not? If this spell does what I think it should do, so whenever you add dampen to a burst, it'll make it a sphere. Like an empty one with like an empty center, rather than like a big, yeah, you get it, right? It'll be like a dome, not, hold on, let me show you. So ice burst is like, there's ice in the middle, right? And with dampen, it's empty in the middle, right? It's pretty cool. So, let me re-add hex to that. What this should do is this should create an empty sphere, like a bubble, of homing projectiles that all cast Annihilate. Let me look for a tanky mob. Dude, remember when I did this? Remember when I destroyed all this stuff? Okay, I need to find a tanky mob. The mutant skeleton, enchanted mutant skeleton. Could not be better. Could not be a better opportunity to try this out right now. Watch this, okay? Annihilation. I missed. No, they're not hitting. Why aren't they hitting him? Did they hit that guy? They hit that guy. Ow. So that was the idea, is it would spawn a bunch of projectiles that all home in and just nuke the guy that I hit. But they're not hitting the skeleton. Why not? There's another mutant skeleton. What's happening? Oh, they do a lot of damage. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Golden apple. I am not playing risky right now. What's happening? Screw the enchanted guy. I'll go for this guy instead. And he's gone. Oh my god. Ow. What is with you? Okay, now what are your enchantments? Come up here. What are your enchantments? Health boost, deflect. He has an enchantment called deflect. That's so lame. Okay, so when it says bypasses most defenses, it does not mean bypasses deflect enchantment, I guess. Whatever, dude. I want to find another mutant. They're so tanky. I just gotta, like, test it. Granted, Ice Burst also just kills, so, like, it's kind of, like, not the best testing. Everything is just so weak compared to me. I'm just that strong. I'm so strong that it's so hard for me to test the limits of my power, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you're pretty tanky, Mr. Ogre. Annihilation. Dude, that's gotta be insane. I have no way of really knowing how strong this is. But you know, I guess that's what we gotta figure out, right? I gotta go find bosses. I have 10 days left, roughly. I'm just gonna kill bosses. I'm just gonna collect trophies. I'm gonna go headhunting. I'm gonna go, my goal is to kill bosses and collect stuff. I'm gonna go find some bosses to kill. I'm gonna go look into some of the mods that I have installed and figure out how to find and kill some bosses. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Starting on day 90, it was boss rush time. There was a very little that I could do to get stronger, and even if I could, there was no need to. I wanted to gather trophies from various bosses to prove that I made spells strong enough to beat them in combat or something like that anyways. My plan was to simply fly around the world and annihilate any boss that I come across, claiming their drops as a trophy. And let me tell you, this was a massacre. Like, this is as close as I've ever been to being a god in Minecraft. I could do anything. All the structures that I saw, I could just obliterate, and no mob or boss stood a chance. The first thing I took out was a mutant zombie, which I killed with wildfire, burning the body and getting a Hulk hammer as a reward. Then I found another giant bird boss and annihilated it, claiming the mask that I rightfully earned earlier. A bit later, I found a frost maw, a yeti boss, which I tried to give it an advantage by making it huge, but all that did was nearly break my game. It was lagging pretty bad until I managed to cast a spell to shrink it back down. And then I just annihilated it and grabbed the ice crystal as a trophy. This would just let me cast a little ice breath move to freeze mobs for a second, which was much worse than most of my spells. After making a group of seals gigantic and then wiping out a pillager camp with chain lightning and wildfire, I ended up in an ancient city. Once a warden spawned, I annihilated it and it went down in an instant. An entire warden down like it was nothing. It dropped a heart as a trophy and another drop that could be used to make a full set of armor if I got 16 of them. So yeah, I literally hunted wardens. They kept spawning as I looted the city, and I just one-shot each and every one of them. After getting all the skulk stuff that I needed for the armor, I headed to the Nether. I found a soul forged structure and challenged the netherite monstrosity boss guarding it. I think this guy may have had some updates since the last time I fought it, because it had some new moves that I didn't recognize, but unfortunately, none of it was enough. Annihilate could not be stopped. It gave me a horn used for a helmet, a hammer weapon, and a lava power cells, which were new to me, but I do look up what they do later, and they're pretty fun. Later in the Nether, I found the Burning Arena structure. After some annoying combat, I took out the spell immune guard and got Burning Ashes. This would let me challenge Ignis, and this boss is famously very difficult. I put the ashes in the altar, summoned him, and instantly he went down to annihilate. Seriously, this damage was kind of unfair. It was the single strongest move I've ever used in 100 days or any Minecraft mod in general for that matter. Ignis drops some ingots that I can use to make a sword and armor and stuff, and normally you're able to farm him multiple times to get all the items you want, but I don't really have a reason to do that, just one of them was enough for me. Okay, with some overworld and nether bosses down, I turned my attention to the end. I found a ruined citadel, a dungeon that housed a few golem mini-bosses and an ender guardian boss on the bottom floor. The golems were actually immune to all of my spells besides lightning, so I had to use my sword to take one out to get the void core drop from it. This was just an item that lets me use a little rock attack, and it was basically worthless compared to my spells. Once I reached the main boss room, it was flooded, so I had to create a spell to drain the water. Then I approached and challenged the Ender Guardian. I actually let my skeleton summons fight him for a bit first, and they did pretty well, but once they went down, I just cast Ice Burst, and boom, the Ender Guardian went down in one attack. And it wasn't even Annihilation this time, my spells were just that good. From that boss, I got a Gauntlet of Guard. I quickly made a spell that allowed me to walk through all the blocks around me to get out of the dungeon, and then I tested the Gauntlet. It would basically just let me pull mobs towards me slowly, which was kinda not great, but whatever, it was a trophy either way. After blessing the end with some gigantic mobs, I headed home and put everything on display. I placed the bird masks in item frames, and I made some arcane pedestals and turned those into arcane platforms. These would just let me display items in a little bit of a nicer way. I put a ton of items up, and then I made some netherite armor and crafted the monstrous helm and full warden armor set. And unfortunately for me, for that warden armor set, I used the netherite boots that I got in the nether earlier. Oh, I've made a grave mistake. I can't take the shoes off. I mean, they're pretty good armor though. Saved. That's so stupid. No. No, my shoes. Why would I do that? I don't have enough membranes to make another one. I'll get the membranes. God, I'm so mad. And I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. Okay, well, anyways, I set up some armor stands for the armor, and then I made the incinerator sword with my ignitium. And then there was one final trophy that I wanted to create. Okay, so I looked up how to use these. Apparently you can tame something with them, so I am gonna try it. You make this, the netherite effigy. It also just says it on the item description. Maybe I could have just checked that way. Anyways, to add to my collection of pets with my dragon, my robin, my starbuncle out there doing the work, and Franklin, I am going to summon this guy. Oh! You look stellar, my friend. You look exquisite. Look at you, chilling. I like you. I tame you with these? Oh, that's right. That noise caught me off guard. Why did you? He's a little gremlin. He's a little gremlin. He's wandering. Bro, he's like a goblin. Yes, follow me. Oh, dude. Oh, look how fast. He's so fast. Come here, buddy. Come here. This is the netherite mini-strosity is what it's called. Come here. I'm going on an adventure with my little guy. Come here. The mini-strosity? Mini no longer. Look at my man. I'll fix you. I'm sorry. I fixed him. Okay, I fixed him. Okay, your hitbox is still kind of jank. I'm sorry. I've ruined him forever. I'm so sorry. I gave him a growth spurt. My mistake, dude. I just wanted him to experience full size for once. Come on, buddy. Come inside. I broke him. I'm gonna relog. I fixed my son. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah. A relog fixed him. That doesn't even make sense. I mean, maybe it does. I don't really know how any of that works. Come here. Go over here with the Robin. Come on. Go hang out with your buddies. These are all your cousins now. Oh, yes. That's right. Franklin, be nice to your new little brother or cousin or whatever. I don't really know how you're related. You probably aren't. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, well, I'm going to go wait for nighttime and get my phantom membranes now. With my son alive and thriving, I went to get my phantom membranes and went to an ancient city for a smithing template. Also, fun fact, the warden shoes that I was currently forced to wear actually stopped these shriekers from going off, so that was nice at least. And yeah, back home, my warden armor set was now complete and all of my boss trophies were in place. And yeah, I destroyed those bosses. I'd like to say that I struggled, I'd like to have some challenge that I overcame, but at this point there was nothing strong enough to beat me. But I did have one final thing that I wanted to do on day 100. Okay, do you mind? Okay, day 100, day 100 activity, we're gonna do this. I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of sick, right? My issue is that I am God right now. I could do anything that I want to. Literally, I have this spell slot that I've been using for like freeform. I have it on like a wind shear thing right now. I don't know if that'll be fun. It should be fun, but I could do whatever I want to. This spell is crazy. Annihilation? Look, it even kills the trees in one hit. I am so strong right now. Chain lightning is still my goat though. Love this spell. Anyways, we're gonna do this. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I'm hoping it puts up a little bit of a challenge. I think it should be a boss because it looks like that, and that just kind of screams boss fight, you know? So yeah, that's my hope. I have Wildfire. I got my Divine Wrath spell. This spell is really strong. I accidentally hit myself with it once when I was hunting bosses. I'm not gonna do it again, but I'll do it again. Yeah! You know, in hindsight, I'm not gonna do it again. Why did I do that, dude? Okay, that did much more damage this time. That did not do that much before. I almost just ended my entire hardcore world. I'm so stupid. Anyway, well, that's great. I don't have a totem. I'm not gonna need a totem, okay? Anyway, okay, I'm stalling. I'm stalling because I'm kind of nervous. All right, here we go. I don't know what this is. Oh, there's chests. There's barrels. Ink. The Ink Arena. I did install that. I did. The Soul Slasher. Soul Core. Oh, is that not a boss? No, it's got to be a boss. It's called an arena. It has to be a boss. I kind of want this. I assume I get this from the boss. I'm going to kill the boss now. Hey, boss. How do I command thee. Ooh. The Ink Horde. Oh, yes. Perfect. Yes. Wind Shear. Ow. Wind Shear. Die. Wind Shear. Die. Oh, yeah, it has chaining on. I forgot. Die, bozo. Die. Tentacle. Nah, no tentacles here. Wildfire. That's right. Oh, give me your drops. Yeah. Oh, these guys are immune to fire. Awesome. Chain lightning. You're not immune to that. Okay, it is just straight up like a raid. I killed a rabbit. Oh, my God. Okay, it's like a raid, but they spawn instantly. Chill out, dude. You ghost. Dead. Okay, I have a rabbit's foot. That's great. Didn't need that earlier. Bone ladder. That's not how I thought that was gonna place. Okay. Die. Chain lightning. Bro, I'm blowing them away. Oh, big man with the big plans. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Gotta kill this side over here. I can't see once again. My vision is obscure. Oh, big man is big with the big speed. Yo, chill. Ooh, chill. Haha, you can't get to me. I want to save Annihilation for when I need it the most, but I want to make that big man bigger. You have no idea. I'm going to make that guy huge. That's not what Jesus. Okay, making things big has been causing me issues with, like, lag. Get in the sky. Oh, what are these? Spells. Soul Power and Ink Power scroll. Ink Power. Oh, my, yo. Wait, Ink Power is cracked. Or that guy was already damaged. What does Soul Power do? Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of... I could do that better, actually. That guy's so tanky. The sludge with the claws or whatever. Become big. Oh, yeah, my man. Pop off, king. Oh, I'm lagging. Yeah, I can't change my spell. Leave. Sorry. I can't be dealing with you right now. Oh, you're tanky. Not tanky enough. I want this sludge to go away. Can I evaporate this? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to get rid of Wind Shear. My free form is now going to be a burst. Sensitive. Evaporate. It does work. Yay. And also this lava. Go away. Okay. Ice burst. Got him, dude. Hold on. Oh god. Okay. Ice burst. The whole crowd dead. Oh, got him. Give me your spells. You, tiny. Haha, little man. Little man with no plans. You cannot reach me because you are because you are small. You are so short. You are so. Ooh, ink power scroll. Die. Got him. Ink power. I'm gonna save one of these. Who are the soul power ones? I swear it had to have been you. You look like a mage. No. Oh, I'm almost done. Yo. Little man with the little plans. Yes, sir. Wildfire. You're immune to fire. That's so boring. Why is ink immune to fire? Can you burn ink in real life? Is that a thing? I've never considered that. Is it like oil? Whatever, just die. Or what happens now? I win, I guess. Never mind. Blot. Oh, shoot, dude. It's Blot. Why is he named Blot? Oh, no, not those. Not those things. Chain lightning. Uh-oh, Blot. Oh, I shouldn't have looked at him. Oh, my gosh. All right, Blot. Nice. Those do damage. Oh, I don't have a totem. Right. Don't be stupid. Okay. But I want to make him big. You just, like, he's so large already that I want to make him larger. I hit him with chain lightning. My bad. Sir, expand. Big Blot. Attack on Titan. Blot is so large. That's so sick. Dude, this is awesome. Not much of a final boss because he can't move for some reason. Blot, I want to make you smaller, buddy. I don't know where your hitbox is. Gray, AoE, resize. I fix you. Oh yes, Blot is back and better than ever. All right, Blot, it's me and you. Do you want to be tiny though? No, Blot is drowning. No, Blot. How do I fix this? I can't. AoE. Okay, hold on. I can fix this? Oh. Yo, I don't gotta fix it. Blot's my goat. He fixed himself. How did he do that? All right, Blot. I can end this right here and now. I was about to make a crazy spell to save him. I was gonna save him with a crazy spell. My worst enemy is myself. I ruined his life, dude. I made him sad. What is he doing to me? I want to let it hit me so bad, but I don't have a totem, and I just don't. I want to know how much damage he does, okay? I'm toying with him because I'm that good. All right, Blot. Unfortunately, your time has come, my friend. Oh, it just makes me float up a little bit. That's cute. All right, Blot. Do you have any last words? Oh, Blot. Be gone. Annihilation? I got it. I didn't see my annihilation spell cast. What was that? Blot defeated. That's right. Soul core. It went right into my inventory. That's kind of weird. Hold on. Let me evaporate this. Is there anything down here? No, it was just full of ink. Wow. That guy was kind of cool. I like him. I would have him as a pet. Well. Let me tell you. I'm going to use this soul core. What can I use it for? Marks enemies. You can make them explode. Grimoire. Hold on. This is a spell book. Spell that throws mobs into the air and casts an ink spell. It's like the ink projectile from the scroll. I want the scythe though. I'm gonna make the scythe. That's like way cooler. Let me make the soul slasher. If no enemies are close, attacks shoot. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Die, bozo. Can I crit with it? No. It's kind of bad though. Get off of me. Ice burst. Hold on, let me drain all this water. And there's only one thing left to do. A spell that I dare not cast unless okay, can y'all not interrupt my moment? It's the end of the 100 days, you bozos. Stop it. Well, it would seem that it is time. Let me go somewhere a little bit not right here. Where did my leap go? There it is. I think it's time for the Ink Arena, my final boss fight, which was pretty sick, by the way. It's time for it to go. Sayonara. My final Armageddon, my final spell. It's lagging. And there it goes. It's glorious. Truly it is. Look at this. Explosions rained down around me to celebrate my final victory. Over the past 100 days, I went from the most basic spells possible to the craziest spells imaginable. Mind control, resizing mobs, fire spells, ice spells, lightning, mass destruction on a scale I have never seen in Minecraft, and of course magic that can one-shot any mob in the game without exception. With the magic abilities that I had gained, I could do anything. I won. There was no need to get stronger, no need to learn more magic. I had to be in the game. On day 101, I put the Soul Slasher from the Ink Arena on display. Then, I retired my armor and the magic tools I had created over the past 100 days, and now this Battle Mage journey has come to an end.